nice looking gaming table here today. This is our initial setup. And who do we have at the table? We've got DM Adam.
The guy who plays everybody else.
The guy who plays everyone else. Oh, sound check us. Sound check us.
Oh, we're checked.
We're checked.
As everybody else.
As in it's
Every other
bad
week.
or it's
No,
good?
Checkity, check.
Okay, in the meantime, we'll say who's this guy? It's
Boomy the Kitty Cat Wizard.
Boomy the Kitty Cat Wizard. And then
Justinian Truegood, the last true and good dwarf in the north.
yeah, you know things are bad in Canada when even Trudeau is starting to look good.
The ghost of Thelonious Musk, soon to be someone else, but also Boomy's dad.
The ghost of Thelonious Musk. And Cat Dad, yeah, I see it now. I see it now. I see it now.
There you
All right, so we got a good.
go. And Sheridan, Paladin of Vengeance. Stabby Von Stabsworthy.
Yep. And then you got myself, Sauvignon Blanc, cleric to the great and powerful Asmodeus, who would never do anything bad. He's totally a good guy.
I believe Justinian has been reading the pamphlets.
He has been actually, and you and I blessed some holy water, some water together, and everything. We cleansed. We did lots of good work.
Justinian's
went
always interested in learning about new cultures and religions. And
I think
very
you even
open-minded.
thanked Asmodeus once actually for something that we did. It was great. Loved it.
So
we're,
the party-
we're getting along amicably.
He wants to learn.
Yes, and I'm happy to teach. Happy to teach him all about the great Lord Asmodeus.
Please tell me about your culture.
I begin explaining in great detail
So
the levels of hell and how each one of them interacts with the other.
as you
And
guys
then
are
about the
having
abyss
this
and the holy war that's going on
deep
right now. The
discussion
blood
about
war.
Justinian's like,
religion, you're wading ankle deep in the remains of Thelonious Musk. Of
Right.
who is 30
Bringing it back.
spread over 30 feet.
Oh, bro! I could totally. Should I take Thelonious Musk and turn him into an undead?
You might need a bucket.
I assumed you were going to.
Yeah, but I don't have. If we're going into the final encounter, I don't know if I want to. I guess one of my two spells. Or do I get three?
Fair, if you don't want.
Oh, I guess I got 3 third-level spells actually. So yeah, I will take him, and that will leave me with 2.
There's a torso for
So-
Thelonious Musk.
Is he? Oh, he's only.
I
a
could've-
torso?
He's only a torso. He's
Don't bother.
I could have brought Steelon.
I say my character hovers over top of Thelonious Musk and says, Mr. Musk, you did aid us so well. It's a shame what happened to you, but Lord Asmodeus has further plans for you. And I'll cast Animate Dead on his body,
There's his torso.
Damn.
bringing back Thelonious
Now I
Musk.
can never truly be revived
That's right.
because I will be an
Behold,
object.
Thelonious Musk. He wasn't totally ripped in half. He was just disemboweled. His skeleton wasn't separated.
DM, I have a question.
Yes.
Will this
So you
will that
said
affect his
that,
speed?
It'll be 20.
that the bear is now covered in.
It's always
That's
funny,
right.
so.
Okay. So I imagine a real bear wouldn't be able to help themselves. They'd be like licking their paws and like chewing. Would a druid still have those urges in bear form?
You're still yourself. You have the physical stats of the bear and the mental stats of yourself. If you want
So I
to
don't-
lick
I
Elon
don't
off your
have
paws,
to lick my paws,
you don't have to, but you're
Good.
welcome to.
but I'd be cleaning myself.
He would encourage you to.
You could shake it off. Shake it off.
Do what you like. I'm not going to be the one to
Shakes
tell
off
you
his
where to put your
paws
tongue.
and
And
splatters
the
It's not
birds
my
are gonna
job. It's
shake,
not my
shake,
purpose
shake,
in life.
shake,
We're
shake,
very
shake.
inclusive here at the Red Tail Road. Put your tongue where you like.
He looks left, looks right to see if anyone's licking. Pulls up a claw, sticks out a tongue. He's just curious.
Irony tasting.
Tastes like chicken.
But so I rebuilt the map before I put it down. This area here represents the spot where you slid down,
All right, hold on. Let me go back.
right? So you slid down into this area and came out, popped out here after failing this jump check. This DC 12 jump check.
Very simple. As a rogue.
Oh, so this is
That's a
previously.
rogue.
This is
Previously.
previously.
You slid down, and I
Those are
rebuilt the
nice.
zone so that below
Like a 2 or
this
a
area,
3?
this is the dugout area where they had 4 kind of
And
chambers.
then I had
failed,
few. I
you
failed.
failed.
I failed twice, but
Okay.
the one I got in that one.
When Thelonious
right
Musk, when
Took
Thelonious
And then I
fell
got
down here and was
just
killed,
mauled, and I couldn't see anything.
people who came down the hill, who came down shortly after saw
That's depressing.
4 cultists descend upon his body and then they came in and started laying waste, and one cultist fled in this direction. You don't know where it went to as of yet. Now we're out of combat, so you didn't see exactly where it went to, but he fled in that direction. He's now that person who you didn't see their face or anything like that is gone. The 3 bodies are here. This is the guy with the whip. Now Carl Sauvignon Blanc has the Morningstar whip
Terrible after we do it.
with a DC.
But I just-
Sorry,
Green's nice.
10-foot range.
Yeah.
10-foot range. 2d4 damage plus your strength or dex modifier, whichever you prefer. Seeing as it's and the other one is also dead. You guys have searched their bodies already and found whatever you had to find. As you were searching the bodies, you see little bits of Thelonious' flesh and organs inside the mouths of the bodies of these three dead cultists on the ground. The ones who, as they died, kind of you saw the gray haziness leave their eyes. Party is in this area of the catacomb. They go whichever way you so choose. This leads deeper, and then there is the entranceway where you came in, just leading toward camp, just being the tunnel of the spider. We haven't dealt with this yet, so we're not going to deal with this yet. And I put that to the group. This way headed back toward the town in the area of the menagerie, and 2 leads down underground, but in the direction here towards Tumbledown.
Yeah, because that worked out so well last time.
You don't see you can either go overland, underground in this direction, though it's roundabout. You don't know exactly where you're going. There is a tunnel that leads back in the direction. Again, there's only so much hill in that direction. So
Do you want to chase down that guy that left, or
you tell me. The options, as I said,
I mean, we may as well chase him down. Like, why not?
and what way do you go?
Don't want him to scout. It's only been around, right? So we can potentially even catch him.
What way do you go?
Where
Well,
you
no, it hasn't been around. You searched and you checked stuff out.
Oh.
I'm not saying like, it's been a long time, but it's been more than a round.
Okay.
Right? So, and you don't know, you saw it take off, you saw the person, the individual take off in this direction. You know not where.
Is anyone severely injured right now? Curiosity.
Thelonious.
Yes.
I think, yeah.
Oh, Thelonious
Thelonious
took the
was
brunt
the
of it.
only one that took any
Yep.
damage. I think.
Yep.
I took a lot of it.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
why
I'm a bear. I can go fast. I've got 40 speed.
I
Someone
mean,
could
I
ride
can
me.
send.
Oh.
I can send.
I lost it.
Pseudo-dragon.
I lost it, Adam.
What?
I lost your thing.
oh no, fuck Carl.
Oh.
Alakazam.
Pretty good trick.
I was looking around. I was like, oh my god, he's like, where is it? Okay.
My sleight of hand check was an 18.
It was good. Not just on the die, pre-bonus?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
The pseudo dragon will fly down to here, which is where we saw him running, right?
Well, so he's gonna come, the pseudo dragon's gonna come down to your level. Is
Well, he
that the
came
level?
down when I went.
He's down with you. Okay. So he flies over into that area. He has a passive wisdom saving throw. Oh, you're gonna make the roll. Okay. You have advantage on wisdom saving
I
throws.
know for roll 2. 16.
16. There's a spot where the ground is wet. It's not like, but you can't. It's not a tunnel. It's just a wet patch, right? The earth has obviously been disturbed in this area, but after they passed through here, it's like it kind of fell back in on itself. But it's in this where this crevice is here, and it kind of is like crawling. It wouldn't have to crawl. It could like just kind of plod along, but you would have to absolutely kind of slither to get through. Very narrow. Again, this is the pathway that leads up to the side of the tunnel that takes you back to this area here. You can try and dig your way back up this way, or give chase into this direction where you went. Try and see what you get. You have to dig. You'd have to dig or something through.
To chase, we'd have
your
to dig?
your
Oh,
your
alright.
pseudo dragon
Bear can dig.
can smell the
Okay.
passing
Bear
of
can
like
dig.
something has passed,
A
but
bear
there's still
could
the
dig.
scent quickly dissipates.
Are you a bear right now?
A bear could dig. Bear dig.
There digs.
Bear digs.
There digs.
All right.
Bring us into this area here. This square, you go through about, after you break through about, say, 4.5 feet of earth, it opens up into a wider catacomb that like is naturally eroded and leads over to a wall, and you can see that the wall on the far side has like some roots that have been broken off and are reinforcing something over there. So it's like the backside of like a one-sided door, right? At the far side. It's currently closed. Right? You see, backside of no, it's not a one-sided door. It's like the backside of a hidden. It would be hidden from the other side. You're assuming it's like it's all roots and just reinforced. It was a trapdoor spider on that side, right?
I thought maybe it was like handle on the other side, and
No, it's just not. You wouldn't be able to, well, backside of a wooden, roughly held together door, plastered with like mud and. Go by yourself.
No,
Should
I'm
go by
definitely
yourself.
right up there with you. Sauvignon's right with you, buddy. He's
I
chatting religion at you, even if you don't want to hear it anymore. He never stops talking.
What?
That was a really peaceful round of disc golf on the weekend.
Quiet.
Yeah.
I got a +4.
Is quiet
I'm
good?
proud about my. No, I'm not saying
Is
good.
quiet good?
It's quiet.
I know what
I
you
had-
were insinuating.
You got
I-
a +4. That's pretty good.
What was it?
What's it? Nine
Basil
hole.
Grover.
Double it. for
Oh,
a regular.
Basil Grove.
Quick
Okay.
3 rounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it. But a +4 is probably my best
Yeah.
I've
That
ever
was
gotten.
great. It was so windy. Like you
Yeah.
putt and your putt was.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. I think Basil Grover. You can normally get like 2, 3, 4 rounds in so quick.
Yeah, we
like
played
it's
3 rounds.
So +3 or +4 over 3 rounds.
No.
No, total. In one round.
One round.
Like the second round. The
The
other
second round was really
The
good.
other round.
it's a 9. It's a 9 basket course.
Yo,
as
hey,
well.
Andrew.
There's only 9.
Trying to get off all the electronics, please. You can read a little longer before bed. I will.
Yeah, it's a nice little course. It's a good one just for like a few technical shots.
Okay.
Is the way I look at it.
Keep the tablet up there with you, though. Okay. For now, but get off. Of it.
You said
Okay.
you were not able to play this
Okay,
upcoming
let me do-
Saturday.
let me do- I'll
like
be up to-
this Saturday
do
that's coming up. You can't play.
I'm going to a wedding on the Friday night, so I'll be out of town.
So, again, you dig your way through into this area. It's a naturally kind of eroded thing. There are like spots where the ground here has been
I'm
wet.
gonna want to do a perception
There are-
check to see if I can hear anything.
There are footprints that lead off in that direction
Not towards the door.
toward the door. Yes,
Towards
off
the door,
the
okay.
door. The door being on this far side. And the corpse of Thelonious Musk, who's had in all the stabbing and ripping, had its back, his spine severed, and his legs were left behind
So I
with his
just walk
torso.
on my 2 legs.
That's it.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
Here he is.
Using
Walking and talking, baby.
Using your remaining parts of your spine as a whip.
Hey, true to Doge, he made some cuts. There we go. In this case, half his body.
And then you
That's
got-
the kind of sacrifice we need.
Yeah, that's right.
17.
Look at that. He sacrificed his body for
And then
us.
you had to get rehired.
Right.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So, what are so?
17. I do a perception check at the door. I got
So you head over to the door.
sniffing, listening. I should be sniffing pretty good.
You get advantage on wisdom saving throws for things that detect by smell. But if you're
Yes.
listening, I'm not sure if they have.
I can do both. Like it's in perception, just
Uh,
general. I'm gonna be all my senses.
no, because it's
I
specific
pick the
things you have
sense.
advantage for.
So I would get.
You're a brown bear.
I'm a brown
Brown bear. 5
Is it a closed door? Like it's closed?
Closed. She chose to take the stats.
Are we
for the
trying to
points of
scout
not
it
rolling.
out? Like, do you want it scouted?
Perception, keen smell on wisdom
like
checks that
cocaine.
rely on
It's like
smell
cocaine
and
there.
smell alone, not sight, not.
Do you want this scouted
Well,
out?
I just
this
want to
area?
do I could do 2, I suppose, but my first one is 17s. I think Good enough to give me some information.
But specifically was to listen at the door.
No, I said.
Yeah,
I said a
okay.
perception check.
You said
Okay, listen. I'm
it's,
listening. Listening's fine.
what's the
Listening's
total? What's the total?
17.
Also, it's just
17 with my pluses. 17.
so. Yeah. So you're listening at the door. No, you hear. No, it's you hear the wind from a little ways away.
Occurs to me a brown bear can do a specific smell check. 19.
Okay, so you have an advantage on that,
Advantage
what-
on 19.
which is what it does. But
I got 19.
okay, so you, again, you smell the burned out fire. You can faintly smell as it's dissipating very rapidly.
Okay.
The scent of another like humanoid creature.
All right.
Right.
So
They
it's
smell
disappointing.
kind of.
That's got to be that guy.
They smell kind of like you would have been a druid, like around the air, kind of like the same kind of brackish water
Right.
that's around. Right. That's what
I can't communicate to everyone right now, can I?
You can draw and scratch on the ground in such a manner to spell words. You can still do everything you can mentally do, but can you hold a pencil? No.
Yeah, no.
That's why you can't cast spells.
All right. Do you want me to just do you want to scout this? Iziar, go and figure out what's going on there. And he just kind of waves his hand, and Iziar turns into a little bug, crawls under the door, and then will be
Well, I can
invisible.
do this. I can scratch at the door and like kind of point.
That's
you
not
guys
scouting, though. That's kind of more like people are gonna know that he's scratching at a door, and it's just silent.
like I'm
Iziar's
like,
going in there. He's
scratching
checking
doors
stuff
and
out, invisible.
letting everyone know he's gone that way.
As a bug and invisible. So you're scratching at the door.
No,
Like,
no, say
not
no. Say
at
no.
the
You're
door,
not.
like towards the door.
So to like
Not
pointing,
touching it.
indicating
Yeah.
towards
Yeah,
the door,
thank
indicating
you.
the way
All right.
Bowser would indicate something.
Thank you. Yes.
So,
Okay.
okay, so Iziar turns into an insect or something, and then
Crawls
turns
under the
invisible.
door, and then
Crawls under the door.
turns back at his normal self.
As soon as he walks to the other side of the door, once he gets to the other side, he mentions that just on the other side of here are webs. He carries on. He's going to have to bust through webs,
Okay, no, he comes back and just reports that there's webs on the
but
other
it's
side.
very dense webbing.
There's very dense webbing on the other side. Iziar was reported back to me. Stop it, Iziar. It wasn't that gross. We've seen worse.
Just won't stop. Right, he's choosing to stay invisible while he like gets the.
But my character can see him even when he's invisible. He just knows where Iziar is at all times.
Within 10 feet.
Okay,
So
I'll accept it.
okay. So I'll do the same thing for the within 10 feet. You know,
Oh, I thought I was special. It turns out I'm just some chum.
Everybody's special, just like everyone else. Everyone is unique.
My goblin
Ain't
is
that the
lawful
truth?
good.
So he gets through this. So again, there's webbing on the other side.
Are we
So it
under the
tells you.
trapdoor?
He's indicating toward the trap door, and he sent his familiar.
No, but that door. Sorry, the spiders.
Gone through the trapdoor. I think.
Are we back in that direction of?
Yeah. So if I bring up this,
Did
if I
you
bring-
went through the trapdoor? Am I understanding that right, Carl?
if I bring this up,
Iziar went
That's
through,
right
but he didn't
underneath.
even unbug. He saw that
So,
everything was all wet.
this is
and came
where-
back and reported
the
back.
thing is, and the tunnel is this way, and the building curves, and the room you're in curves in this direction, leading you to believe that is going to take you up into that spider's. Right.
Do we want the loot?
This area
We always
only
want
has
Like
now with your
fires?
perception check, since they were so high, I'll give it. There's only one set of footprints that leads off in this direction, and this area mostly has been naturally eroded, right? Except for that door. There is evidence in that area of older webs like that have like broken off and stuff like that. Smaller area. It leads off in this direction, and it will take you into.
spider territory.
Cool.
Yeah, but you guys already filled.
This room here is the room that the trapdoor spider had all thing. If you opened it, if anyone opened it.
You want to open it? I can have Thelonious Musk open
Well, you should cast detect
Damn
traps.
right you can.
it. Yeah.
You
what you're
should
there
find
for, buddy.
traps.
I don't want to waste spell slot on that. We don't
I
have
step
Thelonious.
back.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying, as a DM, I mean,
I'm gonna step away from the door. Step away from the door, and I'm gonna. You know how a dog will dig a hole and the dirt goes flying back? I'm gonna have the bear do that, but have like some of the dirt go at the door to see if it can activate the trap.
burying the door.
Not burying it. I'm not doing
No,
that.
I'm just saying
careful.
that
Yeah.
you're a
It's
bear.
hitting clods.
You're a
of
bear.
dirt or
Clogs of
he's
dirt hit the
careful
door.
bear.
Yeah.
Bear being it. Oh,
Hit
so
the,
she's
hit the
around.
door
Right?
and
I
then
saw it.
fall and then
Wait,
falls
so
down.
you're a careful
Falls down.
bear, you're a careful-
I'm a careful bear. I care.
Oh wow.
I
All these
have
puns are
already
so natural.
I have already made it very clear that Justinian cares.
He's got the stare. He's got the
He's
care
got
bear
the
He
stare.
stare.
cares a lot. In
Yeah.
fact, when Justinian
What's the symbol on your
is a
bear's
bear, he
stomach?
is a care bear.
What's the symbol on your bear's stomach?
Big T. Big old JT, Justinian
Oh.
Trugood.
Nice.
Leans to the left.
Heavy to the left. Base on its side.
So, yes, it will bring you up into the area where the spider had his. Anybody would like another look?
So did anything happen when I threw the clods of dirt at it?
Yes, the dirt hit the wall. It fell down.
Okay, so no traps activated that
No
way.
traps
So it'd have to be a magical trap. If there was a trap.
If there was a trap, it would have to be that.
That's a magical trap. I'm trying to like grunt and groan, suggesting, "Hey guys, there must be a magical trap."
Mr. Musk, you were
I
useful.
search for traps around the door.
Oh, you can do that. You have those kind
There
of
are.
traps?
No, it's just perception. Like I
Yeah.
rolled a nat 20, so
Yeah.
Oh damn!
There are. It is safe.
yeah, I see.
It is safe. Yeah, but the door now has a clod of dirt in front of it. It pushes out, and it's heavy on the bottom. So when you open it, it'll push up. You can get through, but it'll close again because there's a weight of something on the other side.
Why
Or
don't
I
we,
can just start
somebody
smacking
take
at it.
a flint and steel to the webs and just try and light it on fire.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like
Fire's
rub-
good.
people do that. Firebolt even on the.
Oh.
Oh wow!
Is green flame blade technically
wizard eye.
flame?
Yeah.
Is it flames?
It just
If
does
it's
it
green
fire
flame
damage.
Yeah,
blade
yeah.
is,
I just told the
is
dead.
fire, then I'll use it to light stuff up.
Firebolt's good.
Oh yeah.
You think you'll be able to do that? You
Told the
think
dead.
you
Like,
could
you
use
go
something
to
like
counter.
that? That's easy.
Because
That's
if they
easy.
take
You can also
damage,
make it
it's
look
2d12.
super cool.
Pretty beefy.
For a
Green
cantrip,
flame
that's
On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's normal effects and causes a green fire to link to 5 feet. Fire damage.
Fire damage. All
Fire
right.
damage.
So do you want me to green flame blade it in that case?
hells yeah.
Sure.
All right, buddy. I
Let's
go and
do
I
this.
say, "Behold the powers of Lord Asmodeus," and I whack them with a thing, and the green
I don't
flame.
behold.
I avert my eyes.
There's no beholding going on here.
So you're aware that Asmodeus sucks. Why are you
Asmodeus,
not telling Justinian?
Asmodeus does not
He's
suck.
reading the pamphlets. He needs someone to like
true.
point this out to.
Everyone's allowed.
I'll be honest, Carl's succeeding with this. He's
Everyone's
converting-
allowed to take their own beliefs.
Okay. that's all
Like I said,
You're obviously a religious person, so you should know what you're getting into.
as Asmodeus wants only to ensure that we have the capability
And I
to
think I
stop
met
the
you an hour
demons
ago.
from breaking through.
So
I don't want to.
the doorway opens up into the area where it was all covered in spider webs. There's no longer covered in spider webs.
I'm
Things are
very
green flame blade.
innocently.
The door is considerably lighter and burning slightly at the bottom, like burning and smoking, smoldering, as the webbing from the tunnel spider's lair burns. You hear some thudding on the other side as the flames spread because all the webs are very flammable. Bodies hit the ground. You are
bodies hit the floor. The bodies hit the floor.
and you know exactly where you are on the map. You come up underneath where the trapdoor thing is there. That leads to that area, and then again, the illusion is still present, although those people are dead, of the solid stone wall. You ask the pseudo dragon, you send something out to their side, it tells you it looks like a wall still from their side, and it's the bottom 3 feet of that rock. That's you come up from underneath it, right?
Anything exciting on the bodies?
No. Yeah, whatever they may or may not have had their clothes, or that they would have had or burned, has of anything. No metal or anything on them.
Nothing left. So.
No. paper burns.
All right.
So there aren't any just like
But-
gleaming magical items that happen to be untarnished by the fire, just kind
No.
of lying around for me to. Yeah.
There
This
is.
they're undamaged.
Adam always hides stuff in places like this. What you didn't check?
Yeah.
Well,
So now
but
we check
usually,
everywhere.
Yeah.
but and to be fair, normally
You
there's
set
like
the
this
entire
big
place
setup,
on fire,
and
you
I've
would've
hidden
found
treasure
that there was
boxes
this,
on the map
So-
and locations. So that's
Open up
Oh, I did not know that. I was not aware
Really?
of that.
Oh my god! When there's a
I
big
did
setup,
not
I've
know
got so many.
that
There's
they
usually
were-
3.
But that they were literally hidden in the map. I
Just
was
these-
not aware of
That's
that.
cool.
Now that I know,
If you're just like, I searched the area. Okay, well,
Yeah.
from where you were, you perceive the area.
I see. All right.
They're always
don't-
in shitty places.
You have
Cool.
you have to move
Alright.
a
Go
log
into the
maybe to get
poisonous-
underneath.
Go
right?
into the poisonous fog.
All right.
Search this forest and you
So-
Yeah.
find.
For no
So-
reason,
Well, you
and there's
know
a
what?
plus
It
one
exists.
like,
That's
club
class-
in there.
That's classic RPG. But
Oh,
like
it
that's
is.
classic RPG.
The very first game we played, I played without it. Was
Why
that
why
there was-
have an empty area there at all if there isn't something in the
Yeah.
empty area?
Exactly. Exactly.
killer fog and
Oh,
a
so I
ruined
get
barn
3
off
of
in the
you guys
distance?
in.
But yeah, everyone
Oh.
out there took a damage per round being in the
Look
fog.
at that. I got 3 of you guys in at
Look
the
at
same
that.
time. Boom. What's up?
Sorry. The bodies are you suggesting cut open?
There are
Inside the body.
some of these
He
bodies
had me
are
do some
there's
weird
one
stuff to
fresh
bodies
body.
early on.
I didn't have you do anything
You did.
to bodies.
You,
I
kind of
simply
winks
said,
at me like, well, if you keep on looking harder.
well, I mean, who knows? I know people
For a
who've used
lobotomy.
themselves as a pocket.
I watched that curse
He
series.
pushed
Right.
me
Where
into
Merlin
asking some
pulled
very
Excalibur
disgusting
Out of his body.
things.
Yeah.
Right?
He had me doing some
Yeah, that
shameful
was
things.
weird.
That was weird.
No,
You made me do it.
I made you do it. I didn't tell you you couldn't do it, so therefore I made you.
It's like play her like a puppet.
That's it. Wear it like a hat. No, so the party comes up. You're at that location where the tunnel splits. More like it's all the footprints from this area are heading back into this. I'll bring up the chat again. Back into this area seems to be the most frequently traveled. There are some older footprints traveling along this path. And then there's, of course, there's back outside. So you can travel overland. And if the party chooses to travel overland, bring up the map of Baldur's Gate, they can head directly south toward where the well is here. Right? Again, the village of Tumbledown is perpetually covered in the old ruined village of Tumbledown, the old where the city of Baldur's Gate got its start, is mired in a perpetual fog that extends lightly and faintly to these farmhouses, this large farm complex here, and all this hill area is cemetery.
Is there a way to get there using these underground tunnels that we're following? Like, do
You
the
have
tunnels
never
continue?
explored these underground
What I mean
tunnels.
is,
They head
though,
in
where
the
they
direction.
continue to go in that direction.
They head
They
in
head-
that direction.
You guys want to
Well,
keep taking the
Underground.
tunnels towards there, and that way we're exploring the underbelly of a very old town. We're getting like the deepest, dirtiest, nastiest parts.
You
of,
rested
like,
at night. You rested at night.
We didn't rest yet, did we?
No, you did. You guys got your
Oh,
all
okay,
your
yeah.
things. So it is
Alright.
now morning. If you're still in your bear form, well, I'll give and use your perception checks. You hear faint screaming of shock and horror, echoing to you from as it bounces off the area around you. It's coming from places in the town, right? It's like just an ambient noise followed by another ambient scream of horror. It's not. They're not. You only hear 2 of them, but you're sure there's more. It's still early. The birds are chirping.
I wouldn't actually be able to ask this, but is it coming from down any of the tunnels? I wouldn't be able to ask that.
No, but you would. You are able to ask it. You hear it as well. It is coming from one of them. Would be coming from the foggy area of Tumbledown. The other somewhere else in the city. You can't make any words on it. Just like shrieking and panic cries. Right. Shortly after, if no one does anything, from the area. But you can head over town, you can head to tunnels, or which way you want to go.
I'll go either way. I just intend to follow whoever's in the lead and just preach to them the good word of Asmodeus.
I'm following the wizard.
Kerrigan, should we? I still haven't figured out what kind of paladin you are. Do you feel that we should go and help these screaming voices, or explore deeper into the mountain?
One of them comes from the area where you're heading to. It's in that direction. The other one is off in the town.
Yeah, let's head that way then.
Okay, overland. So, heading down overland, you can head in toward the foggy village or toward this barnyard. As you're heading out, give me a perception check, or just give.
I know nothing.
Yeah. Because you're not investigating. If you tell me you're investigating, you're investigating. But perception is what you ambiently see. I know that with the standard party 15, it's
Dragon rolled a 20.
Nice.
Roll the 20.
I got a 15.
so the pseudo dragon. Where is it flying? Ahead of you? Like how far? 60 feet? Like 120 feet?
Yeah, if they're yes.
So it's flying 60 feet ahead of you, and like kind of surveilling over the hill. You want it to head in the area of the foggy town, or toward the
Looking towards the screams. And,
Okay. So the
So
fog is like
we're getting out of the Underdark.
yeah, we're going over.
Okay.
as you start heading in. We're just gonna fast forward through time. He's heading in this direction. He's 60 feet ahead of you guys. Once he hits this area of the town, he can only see 30 feet in front of him. And when we get to that point, everyone's vision is going to be limited to 30 feet. It's a light. It's like not dense fog, but limiting you to 30 feet is fairly dense. So if you're heading in this direction toward town, we're going to come into this roadway here. Okay, this kind of island. There's a woman crying just in between these two buildings right here as you approach. She's like cowering in a corner, kind of hiding behind a barrel, like wiping stuff off of her face. She's seen something horrific. She's blabbering like incoherently. She sees your party approach and she cowers and starts scuttering away from you.
I'm gonna try and go to the side of the building so I can sort of see. I mean, the fog's hiding me, but I don't want to be like a bear terrifying random people or know more about what's going on.
We'll try and do a
So you're at the back of the line.
Back of the line, yeah. Stand in the fog.
So let's have a marching order.
I am a bear that's walking into a town.
So
I don't know I'm a druid.
Justinian will be at the bottom. Who Jargon will
I'll
be
be up
away.
front. I was gonna just persuasion check and talk to her and say, "It's okay, my child."
We can. I just want a marching order. So generally speaking, as you're
Oh.
moving around, like we can do that. You're
Okay.
behind Jargon, beside Jargon.
Well, I'm approaching the person
but
who's
in general,
in general.
in general,
I think it would probably be Sheridan's in front, and I would be out to one side of him and
beside him, not behind him.
probably beside / slightly behind. You know what I'm talking about? Like at his shoulder, but slightly behind. So he can go and take his charge and stuff, and I can back him up. Like a standard defensive position where
Okay,
you kind
so
of create a
we'll-
V with him as the helm, and then probably the two
whoever-
clerics to either side. You wear heavy armor or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got plate.
I'm pretty beefy at this point.
Okay,
I'm
good.
only hanging back a bit just because.
Yeah, so you got plate, you got
I'm a-
shield,
I'm a
you're
bear.
like,
Yeah.
you're beefy.
So you see
Okay,
this
yeah,
woman
so
pretty
as you
beefy.
approach. She scutters to her feet and begins to
I'll do a persuasion check and I'll
Make
I'll
your
guidance
persuasion
it
check.
and everything, and I'm gonna say, "It's okay, my child. We have come to help.
make
Lord
your-
Asmodeus is here, and I've come with these people."
make your persuasion check.
16, 17, 19, 20, 23. 26.
Nice.
No, I think it's only saving
That's
throws.
saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
the last guy we played
Yeah.
with.
Yeah. So it's like when they have to make like an
23
intelligence
is
saving
still-
throw or something.
Oh, yeah.
23 should do
And
it.
how old is she? And she's crying in some of that fear. I
Yeah.
hold up my arms for her with my 23, and she runs into the.
She
cries into my shoulder.
she gets up
There,
and
there.
slumps into you.
She doesn't run it.
Yeah.
Are you still covered in pieces of felonious musk?
On his ankles.
Thorius Musk is traveling with us.
He's
traveling with us.
You come here,
But he's
child,
behind.
covered in
Where's the
nuns
zombie?
and
Where's
trails.
the zombie? Is he right behind you, or is he behind Booby? Or you got the zombie in front
He's
of you?
probably he's behind.
That's right.
He's behind you.
He's behind me, kind of.
Zombie.
I'll go ahead and I'll cast
This child is going to need so
predestination
much
to
therapy.
clean her up and everything like that.
Prestidigitation.
And I'll kind of dry her eyes with my hand and say, "There, child. There."
It's
you know?
horrible. It's horrible.
Is this a child or how old is this person?
She would be 18.
All right, that's all good. Yeah, no, it's still there. Child.
You're
He
like
holds her a
50
little
something.
closer.
To him, she is a child.
He's assessing.
He appears to be in his 40s, but I mean, he's talking about having spent. Oh no, what do I do?
I'm not going to.
Sure, but he was talking about having spent a long time, just even wandering the deserts and the plains of hell. He paid some penance for
Excellent.
something.
I'm not going to describe her taut bosom being pressed up against your armor, but no, she describes that she's crying, like she's upset. She tells you he was cutting his face off, saying it wasn't his, and he wanted to show me, like who he really was, and I believed him for a moment. Then he started cutting off chunks of his face.
Sounds like a bad date.
Horrible. It was horrible, but it wasn't like
He just
bone
wanted to
underneath.
make out and he cut off his own nose.
He said he wanted me to see the real him.
Hey, John Travolta, right?
And he used just a broken, just a dirty broken piece of glass and just started hacking at himself and pulling. It was awful. It was awful.
Have you seen anything else or anyone else acting like this? If it was spontaneous, has there been any other?
No, this is a first.
And no one on the streets there. You haven't
Now
heard
that
any
you
more
mention
screaming?
it, there was that one other time.
There was that time at the convent. No,
This could be any other Friday for me, so I need to assess how bad things.
this is the
actually
first
are.
time. It's the first time for her. You always remember your first time.
And is this young man inside of here? And he gestures towards the house she just ran out of.
She
No face man. Is he in there?
she ran off. He was back in this little circlet
Okay.
of houses here, not in the house, but back in this area. Right. Anyway, so she gestures in that direction. She continues to hide and is cowering behind stuff. Not to get away from you, but like she's traumatized.
We got it. No, it's all good.
So she gestures off in that direction over there.
I say.
That's what I'm saying. That's what she does.
I say, have faith, child. Asmodeus is here, and I've brought his champions with me. And then we'll investigate what's happened to your lover, and then we'll head towards that area.
As you round again, you can only see 30 feet in front of you, right? So as you head around the corner, you don't hear anything, and you come around. There's a puddle where there's chunks of like handfuls of like it looks like pig skin on the ground, but it's not pig skin. It's like cheeks that have been cut off and pulled away from. You don't see a person like or anybody in that area doing that. You see the remains of him cutting it off, and then a trail of blood heading in between these buildings, in the area in between these buildings, back out into the road.
So, is there anyone else in town at all?
It's very early in the morning, right? This is the first sound that you guys.
But you'd think that
you
if
guys
she was
heard.
screaming so loud that we could hear her all the
Yeah,
way
you'd
off
think
into the
something would be
mountains.
happening.
You'd think other people would also be alerted, and
That's-
Yeah, you
Yeah.
really think so.
but there is not.
Oh.
So it heads off into this direction down the road, and kind of it meanders.
I'm being stealthy.
You're being stealthy. Give me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Are you leading the party now?
I'm just being stealthy.
You're hanging back.
8. I'm not stealthy. Last
At least it probably looks cool. You're tiptoeing.
Yeah.
Bear.
Banging into everything.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You fart.
Uh-oh.
That'd be perfect if I was being extremely successful with the stealth, and then I blow it by blowing it.
All right.
Oh, it's just a blank slate. Look at this. He's got to build from the ground up. He's like, of course.
Oh, I didn't know where you guys
He's like,
were.
of course you didn't choose. I said to you choose option 1, 2, or 3. Of course you chose option like 7. Now I didn't have anything prepared.
feel like
I
it
had to
might
roll
be-
it. Look at this. Here you go, faithful
I think
viewers.
if it
Behold
wasn't that, it was something
this
damn
blank piece of
very,
gray.
very much like
I'm
that.
good. I want nothing in
It's
this.
coming
gray.
again. It's foggy.
Nothing at all in this
Yeah.
gray. There you go. You're looking at fog right now, guys.
It's fog.
I feel like I got it out of a bucket. You know how they used to have like toys in buckets? It was in one of the buckets. It was the coolest one. I was like, I'm getting this. It's the coolest toy in the bucket. Yeah. You still have that?
I think it's at my parents'
I had so many cool
Bins
toys
downstairs.
my parents chucked and they're worth a lot of money. I had this Darth Vader phone. It was a phone that would, like, anytime someone called, and this was like a 1982 Darth Vader phone, right? I got as a gift. My mom got rid of it. It was too scary. I looked
What?
At, she did. She chucked it. It was too scary. It was a gift I got from my uncle. The eyes would light up red.
So it scared her, is what you're saying? Because
Yes.
obviously
Yeah.
you, as the recipient of the gift, were not scared. But
I
she
was
like-
little. I saw it once, and then like it was
Oh.
gone.
So
I still
okay,
have
so
one
you were
behind
the
me.
author
Dude.
of the
Buses, right? Like,
confiscation
it's
that
like
happened.
C3PO,
Okay.
I have Darth Vader, R2D2.
So
You
cool.
split them open and you have
Oh,
And
I
then,
remember those. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I got a Yoda.
So
1982. Yeah. Damn, that's super cool.
Got to see Nathan talk. There you go. We don't get it often. We got a little on vid. Got a little Nathan talk on vid.
He talks a lot if you give him something good to talk about.
Oh yeah. It's funny when you're listening to the playback of the video and we're all talking and then suddenly there's like we're looking at something intently but there's no like actual audio coming through and then we're like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, and it's like, what was just happening? Oh, it was Nathan talking. Dude,
So
your decibels are almost too low. You're like, your
Mono-
voice is
monotone
so
voice.
yeah.
So-
I think those microphones.
The
are meant to be
microphone is
clipped
like
on your
canceling you as
shirt.
though
I
you
think
were
so.
noise.
the other ones
so
we had
like-
were really sensitive.
Yeah, these ones
like,
suck
really
compared to
That
the
was
other
the problem.
ones.
They
Yeah.
would blow out for you, but they'd be quiet for me.
Yeah.
I really liked those. We found the right spots finally in the ceiling before it broke. We
Are
finally
these
got there.
Actually,
The party
ruins?
enters from
Are these actually ruins, or are these?
just outlines of buildings.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They represent the buildings.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet Gothic architecture
Yeah.
here for a little town.
So far, currently,
Well, I'm just
my selection of types of buildings are fairly limited.
That is pretty epic.
Oh, Iziar? Yeah. Iziar is going to go up here and he's going to scout stuff out. Iziar is doing a little scout job, just so you know. Do you want me to roll?
Yes,
for
no, I
his
want you to
scouting?
put. If he's invisible, tell me where he's going.
Yeah, he's invisible. He's just on rooftops like the pseudo dragon and stuff, doing scouting around, just scooting left and right, checking stuff out. Do you want me? Can he make a perception check?
You can, yes, you have the stats for the imp. Do you need the stats for the imp?
I do. All guidance is perception check.
You have to be touching him to guide.
I'm gonna give him advice on what to look for while touching his little impy head and patting him. And he looks thoroughly
Guidance.
pissed. And he's like, I only do it because I want to.
So you touch with what before the spell ends.
Yeah.
So you have to be concentrating on it for up to a minute. If
Yeah.
You're not going to let him do it. You're not going to do
That's
it.
why I left
No, I am. I'm doing it. And then he's gonna take off.
That's
As soon as he gets airborne, then he's gonna use the guidance to make this check.
Okay.
All right. So it'll be within his. It's gonna like 15 seconds after I guidance him. So his stats are 16, 17 plus whatever his natural bonuses are, which I bet are real good for perception.
No, plus one.
Really? 18?
Perception. Yeah,
oh, plus
one.
another.
This
Oh,
tastes a lot better when it's
what?
plus one. He has persuasion, insight, deception, and stealth.
Oh, okay. All right,
So he
cool.
just
Well,
gets
still,
his wisdom on.
16. It's still an 18. Yeah.
Persuasion +4. That's crazy.
He's nim. Cool. Great at convincing people to like
Terrible things.
fuck that cat.
Awesome.
Come on.
I'm just kidding. I watched a video on that.
I think that should be
Someone fucking a cat? I
No,
hope not.
no.
I think
that
that's
should
What
be
are you
so-
doing in your free time?
Don't be mean to cats or something like that. It's like where they like hunted the internet detectives hunted down this Canadian guy, this guy who was in Canada who was like videotape making cat mutilation videos.
Oh, Jesus.
And they got him because there was of the SO that was in the frame.
They were
in
able
the
to
video.
identify the spot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. Invisibility. So yeah, until it's concentration, so it can concentrate on the invisibility. So put it where you want to have it for now, on the map.
Yeah, so he'll be actually like way up here.
Okay, so he's up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's scouting, invisible,
Okay.
scouting, and he's still like tiptoeing around and stuff.
18.
Cat
Right?
mutilation
Yeah, 18.
videos. I mean, I should have known that was a thing. Everything you can imagine is
Okay.
a thing, but I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't.
Did
need
you
to know
make
that was a
one?
thing.
Did you make
Not
did you
surprised
make a
it's
check
thing.
for the?
Just hadn't thought about it as being a thing.
Since
I-
it came out,
I've heard your opinion on politics. Your ignorance doesn't surprise me.
17 plus.
Oh, sorry, buddy. It just lined up too perfectly.
So 18. No, so 20.
Still want to read that pamphlet?
Yeah.
I think
He's-
Carl's
he's
got all
read
the
it.
pamphlets.
Come on over. Come on over to Tempest.
Oh,
We got cookies.
Hey,
And
I've
marshmallows
got
over fire.
Sylvanus as my god. My god is Sylvanus. I'm just listening to him because
You see,
it's my thing.
There you go.
To be open minded and understanding, even if I don't agree with him.
So-
I don't know, so far, this guy's judgment has been
Crouch
sound.
down.
I'd even say almost better than Dracar's.
crouched down in between those two buildings. You notice, you hear, because he's like, he starts off by hearing like a scraping sound, and he can see, like, through the fog. It's difficult to see. What was his total on his perception check? 20. So, you see a humanoid figure cutting away at their skin, and beneath it, they've clearly been at this for a little bit, and their face is like that underneath. It's not revealing a bone. No, because
Can the camera see?
No.
So
He can
you'll,
see because
you'll shoot it to Boomy and say,
Now Boomy can see it.
and I'll tell the party, green or purple, something purple is coming out of this guy's face.
Yeah, and
I think it's the same shit we've been fighting.
and as he's pulling up, you can see there's like something like coming out from it. It's like ripping out of a sack. It's gross.
ripping out of the sack.
Yes.
It's gross.
Around the corner.
Possibly what that girl was describing.
Oh.
Now, Izyard, with your perception check, you heard some footprints. You hear some walking and scuttering over in this section over
All right.
here. Okay, and I will cast a shield. And it's not concentration. Look at this.
I don't think it
I
is.
think
Isn't
it
it like
is.
isn't it
I
like
think
mage?
it
It's
is.
like
Let's
mage
find
armor.
out.
Mage armor.
Oh, this
We're not sure.
this thing.
Don't make me repeat that.
Yeah, just not shield.
Sorry, shield of faith.
Ah, okay.
Shield is like one round, just
It's
top
a-
it
it's
from
a
like
bullet.
Yeah, and
magic
blocks
missiles and
fireball.
stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, it blocks fireball.
I thought it was that thing.
No,
like
magic
plus
block,
2
magic
AC
block.
is what you're talking
That's
about.
that's easy.
Okay, so it's shield fit. Is that
Surrounds a
concentration?
creature of your choice.
Is that
within range.
concentration?
Shield of faith?
Now I'm looking it up.
I have it here.
Now I'm looking it up. It
But it
does.
says you can only
Do they know
target
what
one.
it is?
Yeah. See, sorry guys.
Shield of faith, concentration.
So
Should-
I
I
was
shouldn't
the
have
only one,
doubted you.
just a bare nut. I was the only dissenter.
Oh,
I had
I knew Shield wasn't, but
Yeah.
Shield of Faith.
I
I've
was
never
fun.
played a paladin.
Yeah, I don't think I've played a paladin like in real life either. I've like
Just in
played
your
computer versions and
Right,
stuff like
yeah.
that, but not like
BG3, I did
real
Paladin.
life role
lot.
playing game, LARPing or whatever we're doing.
I found Paladin was actually multi-classing Paladin and other stuff is probably the best.
Paladins are pretty dope. Usually they die fairly quickly. Like a lot of times people play paladins as being like lawful stupid, and then so they charge in and then like have an ogre throw goblins at them.
The million hit
Well,
points
that's
and
the
they
thing,
get rid
right?
of them real
Yeah.
fast.
The trick is not to
Yeah.
go after maybe
There's people
the
there.
shape.
Okay.
There they are.
So you start to see people kind of starting to mill about the city. You hear someone sweeping the ground around this large, what probably was once a.
Did none of them hear the screaming?
Do none of them see that dude
None of
there
them
with his
seemed like
face
they've
gone?
heard the screaming.
What about
They're
faceless?
carrying on.
Are they just like
No, they don't see him. No one sees him. No, I haven't shown him to anybody. The only person who's seen him has
And you,
been.
but you
But I
notified
told
us?
you guys.
Yeah.
Or told Sherry.
Kinda
at
moved.
least.
There's all kinds of
Sheridan's
screaming.
the only one
and
that I know. Everyone else is new.
I'll look up with you, Shurgan, just so you know.
I'll come.
As you advance,
I'll be
I
behind
advance. So move us all, Shurgan. We're all going with you.
you. Move me a little bit further behind
There you
you.
go.
And move it.
And I'm too far to
Or
be
you
able
want
to
to
talk
be?
to you.
You want to be over here still, and you're still
Yeah,
kind of doing your
I
thing.
wonder if I need to worry about people picking out that there's a bear. I think there's bigger stuff going on, but you know,
These people may be pretty good.
I have a feeling there's other stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
It's not an
Beervius.
issue. Bearvius.
Give me Ange got VIP tickets. Disturbed concert
What the? Oh
she
my
was
god!
like, do you wanna
Oh,
do you
I
wanna
love
come to Disturbed? I'm like,
oh man!
we just arranged all the D&D stuff, and it was for Crystal's thing, her thing she's part of.
Oh,
So Crystal's never been to a concert before, so
Yeah.
Crystal's
Her
at
first concert's gonna be Disturbed.
That's a sick first
in
concert.
Is she-
VIP, like
That's
just
amazing.
behind the mosh pit. Like
Did,
there's a
did
That's
get to like
crazy,
meet and
man.
greet?
oh my god!
That's
think she
crazy.
will.
How much did those cost?
nothing.
One of them?
Because of the child can
Okay.
That's
society thing, like
Oh,
they do a lot of
nice.
nice things like for family and stuff, and they had these like, they had tickets. They had a limited number of tickets.
Yeah, yeah.
First come, first serve. Someone backed out and last second, and there was 2 tickets, and they said Andrew was the next in line. They called them up.
Oh,
yeah, take them.
amazing.
Jesus, that's amazing.
So good.
I didn't know they
That
were
was like
VIP.
one of the.
I didn't know they were
concerts
VIP,
this year
and she
that-
didn't know they were
Wow.
VIP tickets either.
That's great. Congratulations.
Good for Crystal.
Man, that's
Yeah,
so
I
good.
thought I figured.
I'm
I just
gelling
assumed that
hard,
they were
man.
going to be
I'm
like
gelling
back in
hard.
the stadium, like so you could
Does it
see
you,
you
buddy.
there.
you, Ange, and Crystal going?
No, it was just 2 tickets.
So
It's Ange and Crystal.
Ange and
It's
Crystal.
girls' night out.
Wow.
Oh,
to see
buddy,
Disturbed,
and
that's
it's
amazing.
Disturbed. She's gonna come back a changed girl. If she
I
like,
hope so.
does she like Disturbed's music?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, buddy, she's like,
I'm
you're
just
gonna have
gonna go make
problems.
sure Andrew
You're gonna
is
have
doing
problems.
I played
For
Disturbed
sure.
for my students.
right
I did
back.
Sound of Silence last
Yeah.
Friday.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
Sound
their
of Silence
rendition of
is
Sound of
Yeah.
Silence.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
We went through the song, did all of the poetry analysis, and then like showed it.
Oh,
Such a best.
Yeah.
Oh, such a good song.
I love
Yeah.
that.
I do like Simon and Garf more, but
They bring something different.
I
It's
love
like when
it. It is
Johnny,
different.
It's like when
It's
Johnny
really
Cash
different.
is
Yeah,
hurt
yeah.
versus
I love
Trent
Simon
Reznor.
and
Yeah.
Garfunkel,
Yeah.
but the
The
Disturbed
emotion.
version better.
The emotion's different.
Yeah.
I when it comes from Johnny Cash, it's someone who's actually been through that and seen a lot of life.
Death is on the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he made that his song.
Oh yeah,
It's
for
not
sure.
a Nine Inch Nails song anymore.
No.
That's Johnny. No. Hey, Trent Reznor.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That's great.
That's like Bad Wolves.
Oh, the Cranberries. Yeah,
Cranberries.
yeah. That's
Cranberries.
right. That's right. Yeah.
That's
That's a good one.
And they changed
Yeah.
a couple things. as a thing, right?
That's right. That's
So,
right.
they
Put their
and-
bombs
they,
in there,
yeah,
and
they,
their drones.
and they changed
Yeah.
the date up to 2015. Brought it all up, kind of.
What's the name of the group?
So it's Bad Wolves.
Bad Wolves.
Yeah,
Bad Wolves.
Okay.
that's right.
They where are they from? American Band? Bad Wolves. Cool. I was a good husband. I wanted to get Black Keys tickets so badly. Then Rochelle was like, "Oh, gee," she didn't say anything about I was going to get the tickets. And I'd really like to see the Lion King for our anniversary. Lion King? Sure, hon, we can see the Lion King. Of course, there was Black Keys or the Lion King in the budget.
Which
right?
what Lion?
The
Oh,
musical.
we're talking about the musical.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Lion King, the musical that exists.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Are you kidding?
around for
It's
a while,
huge.
yeah.
Oh
I did
yeah,
not
it's
know
big.
that.
I've seen the Lion King.
The musical. You've
Yeah.
seen the
It'll
Lion
be
King
fun. I'd
musical?
still rather see the Black
Wow.
Keys, but no, Elton John. The
Yeah, but
oh yeah, for the yeah. No,
I
it was
know
Broadway.
Elton
Broadway
John's
musical.
like a big part of the
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Or is he the only
Broadway.
one? Even no, there's more people than Elton John. He's got.
Well, he wouldn't have
Quite a
written it
few.
anyway. He
Couple
wasn't.
ones.
He's never really
Either-
a writer.
Yeah, it would just be some
So-
guys doing their rendition. That still sounds cool. Both ways are awesome.
It'll be fun. It'll still
Yeah.
be fun. It'll still be a lot of fun. I'd still rather go see the Black Keys.
As you progress, tell me what you guys are checks you're making.
I'm making sure that, because you told me where, right, he is. I'm making sure that I'm keeping an eye on this.
Climbing up the wall. That's a straight up Tyranid or whatever.
Yeah.
Genos.
It's a gene stealer.
Gene Stealer. That's it. Yeah, straight up Gene Stealer.
Sure.
All right. So I see
It's
there's
not
a
quite
Gene
a
Stealer.
D&D lore.
I take off immediately. Is there
It's
immediately?
weird, multi-armed.
Is there a fleece
alien-looking
in panic
thing.
and terror? And he runs back towards me immediately. As soon as that thing's even within sight, he's done.
Is he
He's
telepathic
done.
or does he have to talk to you?
I think, yeah, I think
It's
it's
not telepathic.
But we like talking infernal.
So he moves. He's moving, flying towards you.
Oh, he's gonna double his movement. He's gonna doubling movement, going as fast as he can back towards me. And he's reporting. He's screeching it.
So yeah, so loud. No
Not-
one
not-
else in
not
this
super loud, but loud enough that at least I can hear.
Tell me what you guys are checking as you go, or if you're just going right around that corner. You're welcome to just go around the corner.
So
Come on.
Boomy just saw, or it's not Boomy, sorry.
I'm looking
My pseudo
around
dragon
because I'm
just
not
saw-
going to assume that he's the only one.
So
There's other corners, there's other buildings. I don't even, and from the sounds of it, he could very well have been just like that guy over there, just standing there randomly.
Right.
So,
And turn
So-
me into one of those purple things.
oh, you got a flow spot.
so that's
Oh,
what
that's
I-
from his surgery.
so that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so as you're looking around, you find it odd that you guys are obviously out of place, especially in your like heavy armor and your station. You're well out of place for this area. There's some overgrowth, like gardens are kind of being left to be overgrown, which is uncommon. Tumble down usually is like just for people who work the old cemetery. It is still prestigious to be buried in the old cemetery, but the part by the ocean has been eroded recently. A lot of damage. And normally there people would meet and greet a paladin of tier. They would be like personable. People here are like you don't even think they notice you. They are blindly going about their tasks. This guy is sweeping dirt out of the corner of this building, kind of being very frustrated about sweeping the thing, but it's like he's not doing a great job. He's just passing the broom around idly, right? Kind of staring blankly off as he does so.
Very much like a zombie just going through room tasks
But yeah,
kind of behavior.
So you come around the corner 30 feet. So as you look around the corner, you can faintly at the edge, this is the edge of your vision in the mist, you can pick up the this person over here kind of standing, like looking in a doorway, almost like they'd be looking at like a repair to do, but they're not really. And you can see in the alleyway somebody like scraping faintly, like and like the sound, a faint sound like something ripping, fabric ripping from down that corner, and you can you can faintly see this thing kind of shedding off like its human kind of skin back down that corridor. Did anyone see the movie The Void? Good movie.
This isn't Ithalid, is it?
Not an illicit.
They'd be way overpowered.
Yeah, that's not an illicit. I have lots of those. I have been using an illicit mini for Huster aspect. But that's what you see. And at this current time, not taking notice of you guys. Hear the sound kind of like of weeping, followed by a gurgling from it.
You might, yeah, you might need to put this thing out of its misery before it becomes a problem.
Okay. And it's 30 feet as you move in here. You just peer around the corner, out of line of sight of the cleric as you do so. You move right base to base, or 10 feet away from him, or
Boomy will come around the
Close
outside
enough.
of the car.
okay.
Evil, we know nothing about it, and yet you call yourself a paladin of Tyr. And they
Tempest.
say
Not here.
paladin of Tempest. And they say Asmodeus is the evil one. Well, you go to slay this person without even conversing with it. How do we know we could not cure them? War is my thing as well. But I suppose we do look at things different. Is Asmodeus truly the evil one?
Yes. Asmodeus would probably be like, yeah, I am. Yes.
Okay, he would never say that.
I don't think he'd consider himself evil.
He would never say that.
Maybe he'd just lean into it, be like, damn, yeah, I'm evil.
So you make your attack roll if you're doing it.
Evil and proud.
Or unless you're trying to like try and push him over, knock him down, grapple him, whatever you like.
No, I'm gonna take a couple swings on. That's the monster.
I don't know.
Small,
At this
that's
point, where would I be?
You are.
I know more or less what's going on, but
You're in this area. You can put yourself
I can kind of be wherever I want to be.
like in the back corner of a building, one of the frameworks. Right. Again, I'll build out the inside if I need to, but it's imagine everything kind of being damp and like windows have been left open. You know, some windows are broken. 17 hits. So again, you don't know what's going on out in the street or whatever. You just know what we've talked about.
Yeah.
Right. What kind of damage? Just slashing.
Yeah.
And what was the next one?
That was a girl,
16.
right?
16.
It's
16
the girl's
to hit.
boyfriend.
Girl's boyfriend.
Or
The guy she was talking to.
12.
12 damage. So, as your first slash goes in, if this was like there's a lot of heft behind even your first slash, and it wouldn't. If it was a normal, like just a regular everyday average commoner, it probably wouldn't have taken like their face clean off. But it sinks down. It's like beneath a couple of inches, just beneath the skin, you hit like a carapace kind of thing, like a leathery kind of like scaly kind of thing underneath it, right? And a flat like a 6-inch section of flesh just goes flying off and splats at the wall. And again, just revealing more of that creature underneath it. And then your second attack, you slash at it again, more flesh of that. But it seems unperturbed. It's taken 23 damage, but it's unperturbed and staring like got your full attention. You've got its full attention right now. It's taken 23. It's not good, but it's hacked at it twice. It lets out a guttural kind of low rumbling.
Can I attack? Make a DC 16.
Yes.
16?
19.
Let Lord Asmodeus show you how to do it, young
You can't even
Boomy.
see it.
And I go and I do it.
You can't see it.
I just know it happened. I know it
No,
happened.
you don't know where it is. You need line of sight to.
What am I talking about right
You
now?
gotta move.
You have to move.
Oh, all right. I moved first. Then.
So over here, is this where I'd be able to do it?
There's some kind of commotion going on outside.
Oh, you're the one who has to roll
Yeah.
it. Sorry, DC 16.
That's a pretty bitchin' mini, Carl.
Yes, it's awesome.
That's
isn't
one
it?
of the
It's
better
Adams.
ones I've seen.
It's Adams.
Yeah.
One I
That's
have
very
is
nice.
got a very
Failed?
similar pose, but his staff is in a
Behold!
different position.
See how Lord Asmodeus has shown you the way, young Boomy. This is how it is done.
There's a fireball effect on that staff too. But it
You told
doesn't,
us.
So good.
14. 14 damage.
Yeah, that's one of the better ones.
And then I send this guy
Great.
forward as well on the turn, and Imp goes over here.
It's back where he ran away from the
No,
GC.
don't.
The imp would
That's
remember. He'd be like, "Oh fuck, I ran away." And
It-
I'll
it- it- it's fine. He's
Not-
like
not
he's,
if the
he's
imp's stupid.
cautious. He's just sitting here. He's cautious. He knows it's there.
Just now at the very
Yeah.
other side of the movie.
He's watching. He's watching. He's got to be able to report back if that gene stealer gets too close. Doesn't want to abandon his buddy.
Okay. We'll call that the surprise round.
I retcon a little bit here.
Sure.
Can I be in this movie?
Yes.
So before we
So-
finish the surprise round, I haven't done anything. So my question would be, would I?
This wasn't really a coordinated attack. I asked if how everyone was coming up here, and you can do something on the surprise round. Okay.
I'm just going to
Maybe
ask, would I have
charging.
any
Yeah.
reason to believe the rest of these people are threats, or if I attack someone else, am I just
They are
attacking
not
them?
even taking notice of anything until that low guttural like roar.
Okay.
From their creature.
Right. Well, then I will just move a bit. I will move.
Oh, I just got into.
Here,
I just got
that's
into
all
the
I'm
shot. Well, that hard work for
Just
nothing.
move a bit.
There we
Okay.
go.
You can move me a little bit more if you want. I'm in the way.
Nope, you're good now.
Go initiative. Oh,
16.
6.
11.
Yeah, they're fun.
Lights,
where'd it go?
kind of like the rubber balls that have the little flashing light
So,
when it bounces.
you hear
I quite like them.
a
actually.
commotion
Very
outside
satisfying.
and a low guttural rumbling. On the floor above you, this building it's not ruined as it's depicted as, but you hear a kind of like footstep shuffling and then an answering like a low guttural rumble from upstairs in this building. Now the door is off this hinges and the staircase over here is like in disrepair. It's just been left out for a long time. Like the door's been open, it's kind of rotting. But you can hear movement upstairs, answering that kind of guttural, kind of bubbling gurgle.
Would I have identified that there are people fighting some of these things outside? Probably.
What you know is that the cult has been actively seeking a lot of people, and you
Yeah.
yourself had fallen under
absolutely.
the
I'm just
The
recently
effects of them?
broken.
yeah. You've had lucid moments, right? But you've heard that gurgling before, and you know how people react to it. And you don't know where people are volunteering who are volunteering for this cult, kind of being like led here, kind of similar to how you were led. So let's do initiatives. I got a 4.
I'm just having my whole team go with me.
so I know if that's right on. Now I roll once and do all my stuff.
Yeah, okay. You guys supposed to have his own initiative, but you can say it moves with you.
That's what I'm saying.
Care.
If you're alright with it, then I'll just do everything at once.
That's
Just
fine.
take my turn.
Sheridan was
quote,
17. I'm 16.
I'm 6.
I'm 11.
No, 15.
Sure.
I think it was 11 at least.
Funny's here.
Oh, I need to make a new.
Yeah, Thelon's toasted. Oh.
Yikes.
Sauvignon, what'd you get, Carl?
11.
And Jay, what'd you get?
6.
Down here. Okay, so you all hear that return sound of gurgling from elsewhere within the vicinity. Again, you can only see 30 feet. So I'm not going to put the stuff out there until it's within 30 feet. But you hear more. Yeah, I'll allow one person to make the perception check. How and the number you got?
15.
Perception check. Would smelling be good?
Oh,
Perception check.
This is listening. This is just for the smells. You're smelling
I got
things that
high
are
perception.
like things that are not natural on the air. 19. You pick out at least 3 different sounding responses. At least 3 in the near area.
3 calls.
Yeah, responding to that guttural sound. Okay.
Pull my paw up in the air and growl. And
I was just gonna say, the one who can't communicate to the party is now aware of what's going on.
You can move. You can do whatever you like.
Hey, if everyone's paying attention, I just put up 3 claws.
Are they within 30 feet of you? Whom he can see you. Maybe. He always
Their
fails his
paw is
perception
kind
check.
of like this, right?
He's trying really hard to like.
It's like trying to point at something with your ring finger. So, top of the order. Sorry, it's your turn. They're like right behind the mosh pit, like second row behind.
Oh my
That's
god.
awesome.
When is the concert again?
15.
Right now.
Tonight.
Something now, yeah.
That's where they are right
Oh
now.
my god.
15 on that.
When did you find out about this?
This afternoon.
11.
I thought I didn't know they were
11.
there right now. I thought you just found out about the tickets. That's crazy.
18 damage.
Krista must be
18
losing your
18
mind.
hit.
This
Okay,
is
sorry.
awesome.
13 damage.
So you relentlessly hack through him. Your second slash cleaves him in half, and like in what was the cavity of the human torso, you can see a bunch of like wriggling tentacly things. Amongst those wriggly tentacly things, a singular like carapace from like these carrion crawler worms that you see. Just a singular one, right? So you make the connection that like these things grow in people and cause these problems, like cause them to change as they grow. That's pretty not good. Watch the void. The void is good.
That's it.
That was the
It's
one
that
that you were
time.
showing me.
Yeah.
Even Mike, even Sauvignon kind of looks at you a little bit sideways when you're like, "I must kill all the villagers."
Even though the thing is like clearly dead and not mobile, for a little while longer, you can see the tentacles that were just beneath the skin still reaching out, right? Twitching.
How many people here play Fable?
Yeah,
Fable was
Just
cool.
for fun.
Every once in a while.
Just so those horns grow a little.
That's
bigger.
it.
Yeah. After you get this good sword, then you just go.
Yeah,
totally
then you make
shit.
that.
So we are now at Boomy's turn. So that thing is dead in front of you. It's splatter on the ground. I do have a dead body marker over there. I don't know if you can pass it over, and I'll take the purpley weird guy. Dude. That one.
Now,
Dead body.
did the imp warn us about the gene?
Yeah.
He was screaming about it, he said.
Okay, so I can not see it though.
No, it's not within range. You hear something from over there responding to that gurgling sound. And as it
And
dies,
that's as
you
far
hear
as I can see.
yes. And so you kind of see like a
He's kind of in the air here, though. He's not landed. He's like
that's all right. It's very difficult
Is
to
it-
balance back on. Yeah, I just
How's
kind
he
of
feeling about the other villagers?
Who, Iziar?
Everyone
Indifferent. Not.
He's not sus.
He hasn't been really paying attention. He's more focused on the job. So he's not sus at all because he's been through the highs and the lows of the 9 hells along with Sauvignon. So he's seen a lot. Nothing that these villagers would be exhibiting would really stand out as too. He's
You
kind
need
of
to play
jaded.
Baldur's Gate.
He's
You
kind of
really gotta
jaded.
play it. Get all the
So,
bells
Boomy.
in there.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
villager
all the
behind me.
bells.
Does it
Get the
has
bells
it
in Baldur's Gate.
changed its?
oblivious. Oblivious. It's not so. Like he's just staring off, like not like kind of like I'm kind of looking at you here, like while he's doing something. Not really
Blast him.
there.
Is it Monday
You storage
morning?
juniors.
Blast him!
Blast
Blast
him!
him!
Or
It's
is it
Monday
like
morning.
Sunday? It's Monday morning.
Monday
Okay.
morning, yeah.
Might have been a bender. Give him a
Yeah,
break.
give him a break. Yeah.
Just light him on fire.
He's sweeping.
So if
The
I move
street.
this way, just looking, because I've heard screams from this way.
Yeah.
Don't
You
quite
heard
see it.
not a scream, the response, like the gurgling kind of like growling response to the thing. And as the thing dies, you hear like a high pitch, like screeching. Like can't do the
The death curdle.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, actually,
No,
sorry. Before
definitely.
I move, my pseudo dragon can move at the same time, right? Is that what
Yeah,
we're doing?
that's pretty much
Yeah,
how I'm
unless you-
playing it, at least.
unless you strategically want them to move at a different time, right?
So
you
he's
can-
just gonna fly towards this cries.
Okay.
Staying in the air, he would see him.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two of
So
them
he's
now.
flying. He's not there.
Yeah.
So he would let me know
So he's
he's here.
so you can see this guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't see that.
You went to this guy. Don't put him there.
Can I cast a spell through? I can see him through the pseudo dragon's eyes. Would I be able to cast a spell at that thing, or I
So-
have to be able to see it
So
myself?
as long as you have line of, there's a difference between line of sight and line of effect. Does the spell need line of effect or does it need line of sight? Because
I'm
like
just using a cantrip.
so if it's like if it says line of sight, then you need to be able to see it, and that's a touch spell. If you're using,
Like one creature you can see within range.
you can see it through your pseudo dragon. It's within range. It's line of effect you need. Yeah, you can.
Okay, just give me a DC 16. Wisdom save.
Is it the bell
This is
ringer?
totally dead. I feel like I don't need to waste real spells on these guys.
Oh, look, guys,
Hard to say.
The Gene Stealers?
Start with some
On the
cantrips
Gene
and see what-
Stealers?
Well, he fucked one up already.
A Gene Stealer?
Don't know.
But
that's
chances
what-
are, if I use
That
magic,
was like a not fully converted Gene Stealer. These
I
are
know.
full conversion.
but if I use like a magic missile, it's gonna do the same damage as
Yeah.
a decent.
Yeah.
Must have fireball by now. No, I'm not saying you should. Have it?
No, I took different ones because I was using freaking necklaces. I was
Yeah.
banking on having those things.
Same.
Right. Be collecting scrolls. Gotta be collecting those scrolls.
Yeah, we haven't had much of an opportunity yet.
Oh,
well,
they're
we'll
not
take, we'll take that.
They're
14.
not the 8s.
They are if they haven't taken damage yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
yeah,
I see. I
it's
see.
true, it's true.
I see.
I don't cheat. 14 damage. Unless you give me +1 for my focus.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 15.
Yeah, +1 from the focus, not the intelligence
Yeah,
modifier. Unless you have an ability.
+1 from focus too.
Yeah, unless you have an ability that. Okay. After Boomy, it is River. So you hear all this stuff going around. You hear something
I'm gonna yell out
heavy start
somebody
to
on the
move
roof.
above you. Something heavy that's responding to that low gurgling sound, kind of moving above you, like it's falling off a bed or something.
My free action's gonna let the party know there's people on the. Or, sorry, I only know about the one. There's one on the roof.
Cold damage. If it's really damp or wet everywhere, do I get any bonus for that? No.
Unless a spell or an instance would stipulate it. Not in this case.
I'm going to try to creep my way up the stairs. Take a look at what's there.
So go up, creep up the stairs, landing, head over to this direction. You get to the top floor, or as you round, see slumping off of a bed. This very thing.
Great. Oh,
Right.
my goodness.
And it is two people intertwined and like meshing, not in a sexual way.
Take it, take it.
Like they're like
Maybe
becoming.
once upon a time.
Maybe yes, but they probably fell asleep spooning. But now they're like one creature, with 4 legs and 4 arms.
An interesting way to wake up.
Yeah, they don't seem happy about it.
Let me see the right tail road. I want a good picture.
This is actually quite a good.
Show me the right tail road.
So, how was your evening? Well, as a matter of fact, when I woke up,
That's
I got
what
everything in there.
that's what the
Yeah.
Balanoth represents.
woke up, my wife's tentacle was coming through my nose.
She was penetrating me all the way through. I saw a video about this once.
All of the wrong ways. I was being penetrated in all of the ways you don't want to be penetrated.
So,
And I have clear sight of it. Is it like awake? Like, is it?
so you put yourself up on, just for reference, on the top of that set of stairs. There. As you come around the corner, you can kind of see that thing flop off and begin like trying to figure out how to move its bulk across the floor. Like moving is kind of new to it temporarily.
Yeah. I have a question. This may be a very dumb question. How do I determine on a saving throw if I have to make something make a saving?
8, plus your proficiency modifier, plus your spellcasting modifier, plus any magical item or artifact you would have. If it was a spellcasting focus.
So 8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is +4, plus my proficiency.
Yeah. Plus
So,
Your
potentially
proficiency
1.
should be more than
+1, yeah, on saving
Okay.
throw.
I won't ask you.
Yeah.
So 15 then.
15. So when you make a saving throw, it's a DC 15.
Okay. I need to make a con save.
The con save. Yeah, 16 plus. Yeah. Do I? What happens if I succeed?
If you succeed on fail, no, sorry. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because numbing frost at form on one creature you can see within the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, target takes 1d6. I was trying to.
All or nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I'm there.
Good
I guess.
attempt.
You moved, you cast your spell. There's your turn. So we are at Sauvignon. We're outside, sir. Does that no? It kind of it's just don't blast. Does anything come out of you, or no? You just cause it to form. It's not like a
I'm
blast.
making it like
That's why
that's
it's
why it's cold damage, and that's why
line
I'm
of
asking
effect,
about-
right? Not line of sight. Is it
Yeah.
say line of sight in the spell, or is it line of effect? One creature you can see
When you can see
within range.
that's line of effect in that case.
Some things say line of sight.
You have to be able to
Physically
draw a
see.
line towards
The
it.
only reason it works for him and his familiar is his familiar communicates by showing him visions, by showing him what he's.
Yeah.
Right? The only way that they communicate.
For this, if I read Eldritch Blast, beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range. Direct at it, I don't know.
Yeah, from you.
The beam.
Yeah. They're raised.
Okay, thank you.
No
Sorry
problem.
for the question.
Nope, no problem. So Sauvignon.
So I'm aware of this gene stealer then at
Yeah,
this
I-
point
I
then
would've
because
yelled.
you let us know, and obviously Iziar has also told me about it. Which one of them is the one that you've been already hammering on? This
Yeah.
further one. All right. So I mean, I'm just gonna follow up the attack, and I mean, Lord Asmodeus
You have
never
to get
lets us
within
know.
30 feet of it.
I thought it was 60 feet for total
You
30
can't
feet.
see it though.
You can't see it.
I could see it through my pseudo dragon.
You know whereabouts it is.
I've
Yeah,
got,
he can physically see it by through his pseudo dragon.
So I've got like that special dark vision that does me.
Fog is different.
Fog is different.
Like even
All right.
devil sight.
I mean, it's
so-
not a big deal, but
I'll get up to
No.
30 feet. That looks 30
I just
feet.
want you between me and him.
No, I got it. I'll go up further if I have to.
Where
So-
the shield belongs.
I'll go up and
I am
Hold
the
it out.
mage, yeah.
30 feet. I'll be right on the limits of the 30 feet, as far back as I can be. Really?
It doesn't.
It's gonna go up.
I guess
Fair.
that's true.
That's
I guess
like
true.
that's even that's it, man.
All right, yeah, that works for me. I'm fine with that. Bring it on. Showing you how it's done. DC 16.
You see it at the edge of your vision. Very precariously balanced.
Yes, Asmodeus, he has spoken. Oh, 13.
Let's take it
So-
damage
Mine was
now.
better.
13.
But you missed last time and didn't deal any damage at all.
Not last
young
time.
One.
Last
That's
time I
pretty
hit, their
No,
interest
the
points.
time
Yeah.
before that, though,
Oh, no,
it,
that's
And now it's
it
Justinian's.
took. It took.
I killed one.
So
I'm not into
All my
these
guys,
petty
I rolled like
squabbles
threes.
So what
that
happened
you seem
here-
to try to do.
Yeah.
would
Well, then you shouldn't have mentioned it at all.
as a
Oh.
druid and a paladin, would
All
I
I
have any
know is
reason to
that
suspect that
I've
these
shown
guys
you the
are
way. I've
threats
trained
to
you well,
villagers?
just as Drakkar tried to do.
Is it insanity
Perhaps
me to just
you're-
like
perhaps
go
you are
and
the-
attack
the
It's
these
least
odd that the
useless
villagers aren't responding
after
to
all.
a bear walking through town.
Okay.
If they were regular people in the regular circumstance, a brown bear walking through town, whether it's with people or not, is
and
going
the
to draw
screaming
attention.
and the other monsters.
You're
They're not
getting
doing
no
that.
attention drawn from
Okay.
those people. They don't care that someone was just brutally murdered
Okay.
in the back.
I'm
alley
going.
over there.
I would naturally see them
open.
as threats. I'm going to attack this guy here.
Whoa! But you're a bear with a human mind. You have a human mind though. Your
Yes,
mind
but
is
I-
not a
I-
bear's
good,
mind.
I have a good reason to believe that these guys are threats. I must protect the people from all threats, either domestic or foreign.
I see you rushing headfirst into things.
I
without
feel like they're
thinking them
interfering
through.
with the right order.
No,
of
rushing
business here.
headfirst into things without thinking them through is playing true to character.
2 attacks, one with his bite, one with his claws.
Is
Plus
it-
5 to hit?
Is it one roll for both? Or
No.
what?
Ooh, strength
Okay,
19.
so I miss on the first.
Beautiful.
Pardon?
I rolled.
For
You
which
roll
one?
your
I
bite, then
failed.
your-
I
or
failed
you-
with my
Plus
bite.
5
You
to hit.
declare if you're doing your
Well,
bite or
9.
then you're-
I assume that's a miss, even on a, or it's a villager, maybe not.
well,
You
you
rolled a
roll
nine?
9.
I rolled
plus
like 9
4.
total.
Oh, total.
So miss.
And
Your claw?
Yeah, 5. 17.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Claw is 2d6.
3d6
Yeah,
plus
2d6
4.
plus 4. It's a
Yeah.
beauty.
9, 13.
What direction are you slashing?
Up. Uppercut. Right under the jaw.
Boom! Whack! They roll away from you. Dead.
Good. Good.
But was that just a person? Did it feel good to slay that innocent? Yes, Lord
Dead.
Asmodeus knows you come closer to him daily, and he is there to accept you lovingly.
I
my
have
son.
a feeling that I just pulled out a weed by the roots before it had a chance to.
I have a feeling
any
without
good.
saying anything,
I'm not saying
you went
you
up to an innocent
Cut it
human
over
being
here.
and killed them.
Yeah.
Autopsy later.
You can move more. You can move more if you like.
No, you're in the
Just
clear.
checking something.
There it is, right there.
You can move if you like.
You're good.
Are you neutral good?
Me?
Believe
Even
you're
your
good.
name is a falsehood.
So, after Sauvignon and Justinius is gone, now it's my turn. Okay. Jay, as you moved into that place to make the attack roll, give me a perception check.
I like perception checks. They're one of my favorite types of checks.
It's not a by scent unless you smell. I mentioned you smell this kind of oddness, this odd smell.
I'm gonna declare it's by scent.
Okay.
And that's a 13. And that's a 13, but it is plus.
But you use your characters, not the bears.
Right.
Oh, my character's not the bears. Regardless, that's 17. Not. Which is annoying. Michelle built the character.
No
parts
one's
of the character.
I don't have proficiency in it.
No one's proficiency.
It's hard to get proficiency for something.
Really easy.
I have it. Well, that's.
Yeah, but then you have
right.
to pick it. You have to devote like that, like doing that
You
instead
do,
of like
yeah.
a feat
I
or
spent the
something
point.
to it. You know. Things that I'm not gonna deny.
Catch a whiff of something, so it's not going to have advantage on you as it attacks you next turn.
That's good.
As you uppercut it, you catch the scent of something nearby, and you see it with your roll. You catch a glimpse of it because you turn your head over towards it, and you see this thing crawling towards the edge of the building.
Okay. Bracing himself.
Can I roll to see if I understand what he was saying?
Sure.
I don't know what I'm rolling. 12 plus perception? I
He's
would
a bear.
assume?
You're listening to trying to interpret growling.
17.
You see me.
No, he doesn't. Oh, he does.
You see me turning my head. I perceived him, so you
You're
saw me turning my head.
Is that Gene Stealer attacking that guy, or is he bypassing him?
He's picking him up, and he's hurtling him towards you.
Okay, so see, it wasn't innocent that was slain then, or else they wouldn't be attacking those guys.
He's not attacking him. He's using him as a weapon. He could fly
That's
at
even
you,
worse.
and then his face falls off, and he starts biting you with his carapace.
All right, let's see if that happens. Or, let's find out. Ready? And
So he picks him up, and he rips him in two pieces, and he throws one half at you, and it's the legs, and they miss. They splatter on the ground in front of you. The second half he throws at you smacks you clean in the face with a natural 20.
who, me?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
I can see the 20.
What part of it got him in the
Oh.
face?
The upper part of the torso, but like
Okay.
the bottom half of the like.
I was just thinking crotch first or something.
No, that part was thrown in the
He's
first.
kissing.
Scissor
Face.
This reminds
So
me back
6.
on the third layer of hell where I was in the year before.
14 damage from half the
Oh,
torso
man,
as
what
it
the fudge
slams
circle.
into you
Yeah.
The fudge
out of the
circle.
fog. Boosh!
Wow, I got
Might
hit
be laying
harder
down.
by a corpse than I have with like swords and stuff. It's like the corpse damage just
You
did the
got the
most.
spine.
I
right
still
in
think
there.
I saved us all by killing that villager. I think we will.
That was a potential weapon to be used against
That's right.
us.
Yes.
Yeah, a potential weapon to
That
be
was
used
a-
against us.
I think we'll
Virtual
look
weapon
back
of
at
mass
this and see
destruction.
this as a positive, pivotal moment.
Yeah.
True
Yeah.
reconciliation.
Oh, nicely done.
No.
That's maybe the darkest thing I've ever heard you say, Adam. No, that is definitely the
What?
darkest
Probably.
thing I've ever heard you say.
What did he say?
It's all good.
It's all
What's
good.
that?
It was just truth.
Oh no. It gets
Reconciliation?
darker.
Is that what you said?
The 17 to hit you, A 19, that's going to miss you, and the 9 thing attacks at you 3 times, and is like grabbing at you, like trying to like absolutely
Deeply funny,
overwhelm you.
Love it.
Okay,
It's Gene Stealer, straight up.
jumps off the building, trying to tackle the bear to the ground, as it is the first thing it can see.
Oh, it's a
17
coffee cup
plus 4. That's going to hit you. You're grappled. It's trying to, and it give me a strength check to take you down.
He's got a strength of 19.
I've got high
Plus 4.
So I gotta make the check.
Roll a d20, add your.
Strength 1.
17.
Yeah, you're fine. So you can
I'm
feel
not
it
grappled.
swinging off. Well, you're grappled, but
Oh,
you're not.
okay.
You're not drawn, like rolled prone.
Right. Oh, okay. I'm not prone.
Right. This as this thing dives onto your back, hitting you with. I'll roll my attack with another attack on you. Okay, so I hit you with the 1.
1 damage.
No, I hit you with one of the attacks.
Oh, one of the attacks.
The diving attack for 12.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus.
That's what I
a lot of
mean.
damage.
That's what I mean.
Damn.
And you can feel the weight of this thing as it tries to like swing around and flip you onto your back. Right?
Hey, you go right after me. Maybe hold your action.
I
It
go
might- it might be
right-
wor- it
I
might
go
be
right
worth-
before you.
No, that's what I mean. Sorry, that's what I mean. Wait. It might be worth your time. Well, I'm gonna haste you. If you want it. If not, I don't have to.
Sorry, buddy. I'm just
Like, I
trying
can
to
move.
get it good.
I'm
This
gonna
thing
be
slid. This
No,
thing.
I know, but you get an extra attack if I haste you.
So
It's up if you,
I'm going to roll to attack you there, River.
Because if I hold my move, do I go then?
yeah, you would just go right after me. I would haste you, and then that'd be my action.
River.
Sure, yeah.
So one tentacle slams into the
you're-
wall beside you, and it suction cups. You hear it like it sounds like daggers hitting the wall,
Otherwise
and then
you're
like
not gonna
sucking
get
onto the wall
Right.
as it tries to pull
But I
away.
can
As
do
it's pulling
6
away,
I can do
another
60.
one slashes out into your direction, hitting
One of
you,
them is already very injured.
causing
Yeah, it's got to be getting close.
5
The one that's
damage,
in combat with me.
and
Imagine if your new character dies in this building and nobody knows.
5 damage.
Nobody even knows your name.
So 5 damage.
I
Right.
loot the body.
Yeah, that's yeah. We go over and loot it.
Get some
Oh,
cool
hey.
stuff.
Who's this guy?
Man, this guy had some good shit.
I'm guessing
my
you probably
turn?
have at least
No,
one
now
plus
it's
one.
top of
I
the order.
will. I will.
You just took damage. You can do whatever you
Yeah,
like.
I was thinking of casting Hellish Rebuke. I think I'm going to.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, that's your
That's
your
it.
job.
Okay.
Cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, so Hellish Rebuke. So let's bring it up. So we can see what
I
it does.
take 2d10, or they
It's
take.
it's a reaction spell.
It is a
So
reaction
When
spell.
you get hit, you point at them and you viciously.
They make a dex saving
Burst them
throw.
into
2d10.
flames.
2d10. Yeah.
As a level 1, you can buff it though.
No,
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 I'm
he
gonna
doesn't.
level.
It's all. He only has level 2 slots, really.
So I have to use a level 2 for that.
Oh no,
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 I
you don't
can
have
use
to.
level 1.
You can choose
No,
to
I
use
have,
level 1.
I have 3 level 1.
Oh,
You have other slots.
I have some level 1.
you have some level 1 slots?
I'm gonna
The
cast
way
it as a
Adam's
first
phrasing things here seems to make me feel.
Do whatever you like. I have to roll the dexterity saving throw 15. 6. So I miss.
level. Okay. So 2d10.
These are these guys.
No, that's
That purple one right on top.
this one.
Was the red one right beside
This
it.
one.
It's a 10.
Okay, so
0 is a
11,
10.
and then you take an extra 2 cold damage.
So it's like okay. So 11. 2 cold damage.
So you take 13.
So
Which is weird because it's Hellish Rebuke.
yeah, it's
It's a cold flame.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
Flame.
the blue flame from Rift South America World Book 1, the larval barbarian.
It's still red.
Even I don't know that one.
Really,
But
just a random.
That's a
I
deep
love.
cut.
I
No,
love
no,
my
no, I'm
rifts.
reaching. I'm
I
reaching.
love
I don't
my
know.
rifts, but like, talk to me about wormwood. I know
Wormwood's
a good
good.
amount of wormwood.
I'm just gonna nod, Sage.
So
Just like I do at Math PD.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Excellent. I
so
know what you're talking about.
yeah. So now you guys, so you smell. It smells like gross cooking flesh, and as you do so, as you inflict the damage, you can see its tentacles writhe around, and you hear a high pitch, like squealing noise. You've done more damage to it than you thought you did. And it emits like a high pitched wail. Everybody hears this high pitched wail.
Like Eddie Lee.
And unfortunately, yes. And everybody, and as it makes the high pitched wail, Sharian, the person outside this building, takes notice of it and turns its vacant expression towards inside. Top of the order.
It's the best. It's the
Shardy.
right choice.
I'm gonna hold.
See, it wasn't a bad choice to kill the villager.
I didn't think it was a bad choice to kill the villager. I'm very confident in my choice.
Yep, just like that other poor guy that got ripped in half.
So I'm
Just
gonna
took
cast
innocent-
haste.
Innocent.
So your armor class goes up by 2. Movement's doubled.
You
get
just
an extra,
hasted him?
You get an extra attack.
Nice.
Another attack action, right?
Action. You get another action.
Yeah.
Another action.
So yeah, that's right.
2 armor class.
AC goes up by 2. Double your movement. Advantage on deck saves, and you can make an extra action on each of your turns.
So then that means 60
Oh, it's right
feet.
here on the just been like wording it.
No,
And
Oh yeah. You
And then
were
I
something
mentioned
like
to you as you go by, don't save the cleric, save somebody else.
I think I'm gonna go and
You can still only see 6. You can still only see 30 feet at a time.
yeah, but I'm gonna move towards this because my
We're
movement,
yelling.
my
We-
movement is
Yeah,
double,
you can
right?
hear the combat.
So
I've
I'm
been
gonna
yelling
kind of. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. See that exact thing hanging off the back of the bear, trying to like reef it over, trying for a
Right.
sweep to get it over onto its back.
Can you see that in the video, the bear? Oh, the video's up there.
Yep. You can
Okay.
see the. You can see it. Want me to?
You can't zoom in or anything like that.
Oh, that
All you
sucks.
get is what there is. That's it.
So I'm
Yeah,
going
that's the thing with Twitch. That's it.
Attack this.
It's all good.
on
It's all
top
good.
of him.
Okay,
You have to bring it closer, like all the way closer.
AC 17.
That. I'm gonna keep that normal for now. 13 damage.
13.
What up, chat?
I said 17.
17
Right?
AC.
This one I will. I'm gonna smite that level. Ooh. Oh no, you know what? Level 1. I have.
Be the smitiest of smites.
You want to?
No, we're good. That's my problem.
That's 14 damage to start with.
Okay.
Noise.
And
Radiant damage, right?
12. Yep. Do I add anything to smite?
Charisma.
Charisma. 15.
Another 15. Ouch.
Got an additional attack.
Action. They get another whole other action to do whatever you want with.
17.
Hit.
12 points of damage.
Pack this thing fully, like you pack that, like its arms and legs are in pieces, and it's just a torso with a head kind of snapping still with its tongue. It's down to like 2 hit points. You just like, this is one fucking attack. It's just check.
Nasty, I think.
Okay. And it's just like it's still sitting there, like snapping with his mouth, and it's like trying to, if you see the thing or the void, it's trying to like regenerate itself from this tiny little bit that's still alive.
I'm no longer grappled, I take it.
No, it's laying on you. It's. I mean, one of its hands might be on you, but it's not attached.
Right. Okay, got it. So I could stomp on it probably. Or
Yes,
something.
fairly simple. Yes. River, it is your turn.
I will back away from this thing. It's not within, like, I'm not going to provoke opportunity.
You don't believe so?
Only
Great.
one way to
I
find
I
out.
hate that. I feel like I would know that if I'm standing
It would
close
just
enough
attack
to it or
you.
not.
It attacked you.
It
from
has
that
attacked me, but
distance.
it's got tentacles from a long.
You'd have
So
to know.
you're
Either
therefore-
way,
you're therefore within
far
range.
enough.
Don't pick up the new guy. Come
No,
on.
the question is, does it have threatening reach or not?
I'm gonna guess that it doesn't, and I'm gonna step away. I can still see it though. I want to be able to still see it.
Well, you can always do.
We'll
do
attack
you
it
can
as
always
well.
disengage.
Now
it.
it's gotta come down.
No,
to
there's a
zero.
reason why I want to maintain.
Okay. I was
So
gonna
you
say
can
attack
see it, and then you
move.
can you can keep it just at the edge. It's moving toward the stairs.
Yeah, and that's what I was. That's what
Yeah.
I thought. So yeah, I'll keep it on the edge of my vision. I'm gonna cast. Which is
Which
at
bolt?
at second level.
Nice. Okay. Do I make a saving throw, or you make an attack roll?
I make an attack.
You make an attack roll. Okay.
22.
Okay.
No, it'll be 21. So you take 2d12. Uh, 8 plus 2 cold damage.
Cool that you can add that all the time. Okay.
I am now concentrating on
On that. Okay.
lightning.
So every round now, it's like you don't have to roll that again. It's just automatically hits, right?
Yeah. Question.
Yep.
If I use my bonus action to do something else, do I lose concentration?
Only for the concentration.
I don't believe it is Bardic Inspiration. Yell out from outside, "You guys can do it, and then come and help me." And whoever's the closest to me outside receives Bardic Inspiration.
That'd be you.
Yeah, the
Perfect.
villager. That's fine. The villager has Bardic Inspiration. I give it to him. May come in handy for him.
He loves it.
He's inspired.
Never
He has
felt-
no clue what's going. Hey,
He's
you know
never
what? He
felt
might
like
be able to
that.
make some sort
I'm
of
allowing
check.
him to make a check.
Yeah. Once he gets one
So
d6.
he has a oh. I love it. So 6. So kind of like he shakes his head like he's having a brief moment of lucidity, you know, as he like shakes off something. He's like rubbing at his eyes, and he looks around and he sees, well, it's all foggy, but he can hear the chaos of what's going on around him, and you can see he's confused. Doesn't really have any idea where he is.
I'll take that as a successful Bardic Inspiration.
It's better than murdering him.
Yeah, I
So
assumed he was gonna
exactly,
murder us, so-
exactly. So you can see that this
I've completely disarmed
villager
one
is
of them.
completely has his wits about him and
You
everything.
can't see
and
anything; it's too far away from you.
he
So
was
many
just under the skull cells.
They're all evil villagers.
All right.
You just got a
So
half
does it
of
have-
one chucked at you.
To find the way that evil is a creative
downtown
way to make
Toronto.
it so and justify your actions. Okay, I got it. All right. So the guy in front of me, he's the one who's already hurt quite badly, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It's hurt.
All right. So we've used a few. So I'll bring out the dead. And DC 16.
I feel fine. I do feel fine.
Oh, interesting. All right. Then I'm going to use a bonus action though, and I'm actually going to make an attack with that bonus action using that new flaily mace thing on the guy who's there. Flail mace attack. 17.
So you're using that thing that you get that gives you
You got it.
bonus attack.
17.
To hit, it hits. Yes.
4, 6, 7 damage.
7.
Oh, sorry. 4, 5, 6, 10 damage. My bad.
So the large, heavy part of the end of the whip cracks it across the face. Cracking.
What's the ball on?
Yeah.
I assume.
And then after Sauvignon, Justinius.
So that guy's not on me anymore, yeah?
He's at your feet. Okay. The torso is on your feet, snapping at you, trying, and it's the tentacles. Like his tongue is growing longer and longer as you watch.
I'm gonna say this guy's almost finished off, so I'm gonna go and help you.
Excellent. Thank you, brother.
I'm gonna come in.
Thank you, brother.
Kill
in
it.
faith.
Oh,
Don't
he's
make
over
us
there. He's
race.
fine. Okay, so 19.
Hit?
Yep. And
What one? The bite or the claws?
I'll do that with the claws because it's 2d6, right? 7, and then it's
11?
plus 4, 11. 11 damage.
And you get
And
advantage on that attack.
10.
You get advantage on it because now we're both in base to base.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you
I
get
can
advantage.
roll again for
Yeah.
Okay, so 10. And, well, I'll take the 10. But then he's plus 5 to hit, so that's 15.
That's already
It's
dead
already
from the
dead.
first one.
Already dead, okay.
So you still
Oh.
you
So now
moved.
run back and kill the other one.
You moved 30 feet.
Oh, did I?
You moved 30 feet, so now you can have 10 more feet of movement.
Can I
There's
can't
one
get back
nearby.
to you.
There's one nearby that has taken no damage.
Yeah, I'll attack him. All right, why not? Okay, I'll go there. So
With the
do I
bite.
roll again
Yeah,
then?
attack the bite.
14 and plus 5, so
Hit.
19. Hit. And this is the bite. 3 plus 7.
28 plus. Oh yeah, 3 plus. Okay.
That's something.
There.
I'm keeping it busy. Someone's got to stomp that thing out, though. Okay. I don't think that was bad. I think it was good.
Yes, thank you
Yeah,
for your
thanks.
assistance, my brother of the cloth.
Arrgh!
Is gonna go and whisper in front of my ear. He's like, may Izzy ride you there.
Wants to ride me?
He wants to just perch upon you as you travel in your bare
This
form.
imp wants to ride you.
He can be quite useful at times. Azure flies over and just kind of perches on your back in like a riding position. I guess I'll forget it.
I wonder if you could help me in the next election.
Carl.
He doesn't want to do that though. even an imp has some more morality.
Okay. The order. This guy is going to. He'll move into attack at the end of the round.
Gotcha.
The attack. Jaggedy bits that. Belt. Oh shit! Okay, natural 20,
Oh, damn.
and
Uh-oh.
I'll take that 17. That's gonna hit.
14 on
10's gonna
corpse.
miss.
So get hit by 1.
So 2. 2. Okay.
Who's getting it first?
He's in the bear. He's got these are bonus XP or hit points, right? I'm not bonus silver.
No.
18 on the crit, and then and to 28 total.
It's pretty.
Attack
big.
it 3
Yeah.
times.
Out of my bear form.
That was
So
sort of
bear
my
done.
thought.
I haven't used it for
Okay,
game.
make
Hold on,
a-
I figure it
now-
out.
You make a
Just a second, how much I need to do the math?
28.
I figure if I don't take fireball, I can have silver.
The silver bar.
Okay, you're gonna barely see me casting Eldritch Blast.
You should.
I need you to.
Eldritch Blast is so good. Out of character, that's all he did. It was only
And that's what I don't.
Get out of
want
your,
to do.
you're out of your bear
You also
form.
had a sorcerer
Yes.
who never
Level
used
12
it.
Give me a
Powder,
strength.
level 1 necromancer.
No good.
You're grappled as you come out of your bear form. It grabs at you. Okay. and you're grappled. So your speed is 0, and attacks against you have advantage. And this guy is wrapped up in you with 2 hands. He has 3. He has 1 hand free. We no longer need the ground there for now. Boomy, it is
Well, I guess I went ahead.
you went ahead of sharing it.
Toll the dead, the guy on the druid. So DC 16 save. He's taking damage, right?
Yeah, fail.
11.
Very good. Sorry.
No, haste was just that was just the 1 round.
No,
No.
No,
it's
it's
a minute.
It's concentration.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
The next
you're
10 rounds,
good.
like
Do I
you're.
still have it. Okay.
You're beef as fuck right now.
So I will tell you, the thing on the ground directly in front of you that was left with 2 hit points.
Yep.
Currently has more than 2 hit points.
Probably. So I'm gonna take a swing at it.
Okay.
I hope so. Ooh. That's 23.
Hit.
And I will smite it. Seven points of damage slashing to start with.
Plus, oh, that's with your strength already.
That's just my
Okay, so 7.
right, and then the smite. An additional 7.
Successfully destroyed the thing.
So my movement is still doubled.
And you still have another attack
Mm-hmm.
and then another action.
Towards the druid.
You can hear it. You can hear the combat.
Help me, lad! I'm grappled.
Alright.
He's got me by the little ones. He's tickling my pickle.
I attack him. 18.
Hit.
You know what? I'm gonna smite him at level. Is that my phone?
Yeah.
We are
20%.
at the end point for today as it is. You can carry
Because
on.
I can just plug it in and it does have the ability to do that.
14 points slashing to start with.
Okay.
Got the microphones and
Yeah. Got a slot.
Kind of connector do you have? The connector?
Just the regular circular one. I know you said you had
USB-C?
them. Yeah, you
then 19 points on the smite.
Has a power plug.
Barely. Basically, 8 is a hit. Yeah.
And 9 points damage.
I love it. Jesus.
Like
Based on the
these
paladin,
smites.
who'd have thought that?
Thank you very much.
Oh, that long charge.
Big,
I have short charges.
Was there
Oh, I
anyone
do
else
have-
around?
Do you think he's dead?
Oh man. Do you have that portable power back? Amazing.
I'm okay.
I'll just take back control. I'll take back the power.
You want your
Yes, I'd like the power, please.
take the phone.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Yes, we are back, baby.
Okay, so
back and we're not gonna run out of power zone.
yes, he's dead.
Excellent.
You hear more of that, more answers to that, like growling, guttural, gurgling sound.
From this direction.
More, yeah, more from back here as well. And it's again more screaming. I just painted that guy today, and I did him in 10, 15 minutes.
It's cool.
I'll top him up, make him a little bit better, but for if what we play from so far away, it's
Tabletop works.
yeah, 3 colors is good.
My eyesight is not so good that I could appreciate anything better than that unless it's
Nice.
right in front of my
That is
face.
working, right? That charging pack's working.
Oh, I see how buggy it is.
Yeah, I know it is. It's pretty good.
So-
Thank you for saving me.
River,
Um,
it's your turn.
I suppose I will just.
So
you
now
take-
it's sorry, it's moving down, and you said you were holding your movement as it moved down. You would move down as well,
Yes,
right?
yeah. I want to maintain distance from it. That's cool. I didn't even realize that I could just say that. I just want to hold movement, hold distance.
Well,
against
you're
it
because you're
up to
like
my limit.
yeah, because you said you wanted to keep it within
that's
range,
exactly what
but
I
you
wanted.
didn't move, so it
I
would
will be
move and
using
you-
that specific tech a lot. Now that I know it exists.
Your reaction then is used in move.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't get your
Hellish
if you get hit, you can't use hellish.
You take 2d12.
I just and it's just automatically I
Yep,
take it.
you just take it.
I wonder. I want to read which will. If you crit on the initial roll, it's only one attack roll.
You can hold it, right? Which will
Yeah, you can maintain it.
Emperor Lightning.
You and the turret make a ranged spell attack against
Star
on a
Wars
hit. The
attack.
target takes 1d12.
Yeah, you're attached to them. Yeah.
And you can
Well, each
you
of
can
your
use your
turns
action
you use
to
your
deal
action
it.
to deal 1d12. So it's not the same
only
every
the
turn.
initial one would be crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every round you have to roll 1d12.
Yeah,
No,
it's
on
not-
each turn for the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage.
So you're not dealing.
On
It's
the
not
you have to
roll
roll
the
every
target
turn.
pot.
It's not rolling to attack;
Not
it's rolling to
rolling
the damage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's not like the Spirit Guardian.
I had
where every round
upcast
is
it to
the
level
same
2
thing.
though, so it's 2d12. You take 10 plus 2 cold.
Always envision it.
Although I guess technically with
Seriously,
that one,
the Emperor
Yeah.
holding the lightning.
My
you know,
my
and
lightning. It
keeping
says it's
going.
blue, but mine is red.
Although that
Yeah,
one
it's
technically,
always
if you were
changing.
hasted, you'd be
I
able to
like
make
the
two
one,
instances
Ashes
of it
Cult
since
and
it's
Change
action,
Change
right? So you can use
And
your
the
first
picture
action to
shows
do
this
it, and then your second
armor
action to do it.
Yeah.
Magic missile.
Kinda cool.
If you had
That's fun.
level
That's
two
really
fighter
funny.
to take your
Yep.
action
That's
surge,
what
you
you
can do that.
Yep.
That's pretty sick.
So you guys see, Boomy,
See
you
a
can't
red
make
glow.
out what's causing it, but you see flashes of red lightning through the fog, lighting up the interior of a house.
So I'll yell, there might be more in this house.
You see the outline, like the shadow of the weird thing that it was targeting.
I will also yell out this time. Would I also be able to perceive him, or if I wouldn't have seen him?
You're a bit out of range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna just yell over my shoulder again, like,
Yeah.
You guys are kind of doing nothing. I need some help, and I hope you're inspired by that.
Doing nothing.
We're
I
doing
know.
I feel
lots. Thanks.
fantastic.
I'll give
guy.
another bardic
He
inspiration.
comes
to
around the
next
corner and
one.
he's starry-eyed. You see this starry-eyed
Oh, it's that
villager.
same guy.
Starry-eyed villager rubbing
You
his
have a
eyes.
fan.
He's like,
You
you know,
what
he-
fan?
I mean, I am part bard. So.
there's no, the kind of
Wants
gray
your autograph.
fogginess I was talking about in the eyes before. There's none of that showing in this gentleman's face. Just
I've-
nothing
I've
but
just-
sheer adoration and admiration.
As he watches
Your
me.
gentle song has pulled his mind
In the
from
door so you can't escape.
the dark pits. That's it. Yeah, now he's like inadvertently blocking your escape. He just wants to hold you. So yeah, so
You're gonna have
That's
to
my
run
turn.
him through with that trident.
Again, I'll do the same thing. I'll hold my movement.
stay to keep on track. Okay. Oh, excuse me. And then what do we do?
All right, so
Once again, you hear more of these. No, you haven't killed this thing yet. It's,
No. Pretty tanky.
It is a tanky thing.
That's why
Okay,
I'm
but
glad
I
I
would-
cast what I did.
I wouldn't know what's going on or anything like that. It seems. Right?
Unless Boomy shouts it out to you.
Why did I shout it out? Hey, there's flashing
Oh,
lights from
yeah.
that house. Right?
There's what?
There's flashing lights from that house.
Okay.
Don't know what the fuck's going on, but
All right. Well, I'll send the zombie to investigate, and I'll go.
As you move,
Oh, or as this character moves, or the
As you
zombie
move.
moves? Yeah, yeah.
because I changed that dead body into the upper part of the torso that hit you into that zombie as a reason, and I rolled the attack
Isn't that
roll
the
and a
same?
+4.
Is that the same zombie?
Yeah, as
Oh,
not
my.
zombie, it's the one that was the torso that was thrown at you, that hit you at the very get
Body
go.
part.
Oh,
As you go to move, I
Alright.
rolled the attack roll. I got 18 plus 2, 22. Sorry,
Yeah.
plus 4, sorry, 22.
Yeah, yeah.
As you go to move, it grabs at your legs
I knew they
tripping
were evil.
you.
Well,
The
we're
choice
rolling
was
that 20 or
correct.
something like that, or what?
I rolled an 18 plus 40.
Maintain my
Makes you
neutral.
22.
Okay, so
So he's
just
grabbed you.
Your
And
AC
to
is
stop your movement, so
22.
that you drop prone.
21.
So you drop prone. You take half your movement to get up.
all right.
Right?
My
I'm
AC
just
is
saying.
21.
And it's got you grabbed. You can still attack it.
Mine's
Do whatever you want to do.
Well, it's half a corpse. I'm sure I can
I've
easily
never
shake
played a
it off.
beefy
Yeah,
character.
yeah, it's
I've
you
always
know.
been hard.
I have other ways.
Well
to
then,
be
so do I
screwed
still
on
get my
myself.
turn, or
You
that's
do-
it?
no, no,
I just tried
you-
to
no,
walk
you
away,
do.
and now
You-
something
but
like
you
that
went to
starts.
move.
Okay.
You
I
fall
cast two
prone. It's
already.
half your movement to move to stand up, but
Invisibility.
you're standing
you
up
want
in
to
a
keep this
threatened
character
square,
around
preventing
for a
an
while?
provoking an
I
attack of
have-
opportunity. Or you could kick at it while you're attack it
That's
while,
the
while
coward's
you're
way
down.
out.
It
All
works.
right,
It'll
sure.
keep you alive for years.
Right, it's an easy AC if you're going to
I
attack
actually so
Well,
So no,
it
we
is
just
also
turn invisible.
zombie.
It's like,
I
oh,
have-
things are
yeah,
looking
so
bad. Fly away.
Absolutely.
Blur and
That's why the
Fury.
character lives.
DC 16.
And so they're not hitting me when I
Minus
cast
2.
those.
-1.
Yeah.
The
All right.
dragon's-
So
dragon's
it's
right
obviously
here.
already injured,
Invisibility, and I
considering
walk
it's half
over
a
there.
zombie.
I rolled a
So
1,
where
so
you
max
are.
damage.
Oh, really? That's how.
I-
Oh, yeah.
I rolled
we're
one.
doing
Flip
20.
off the dragon.
So that'd be 24 plus 1,
It's
25.
dead.
25. All right, good. And then with the rest of my movement, then realizing that this guy was still alive and putting together the fact that the things were bubbling, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna stomp out this thing with my actions. I guess I'm gonna say make sure that they're dead. They kept regrowing and coming back.
That was the upper torso of one of the villagers that was thrown at you.
Someone
I know, but
Just
is that
right,
what was
so-
happening with
You're right.
previous guys as well, though? Did you say that they're reforming and? So I'm gonna go and stomp out those guys while before they totally reform. Because see, I remembered. That torso reminded me to stomp them out. So they also cannot transform.
So,
How many can I stomp out with my
no,
in my
you
turn?
made a very big argument about not allowing that.
No. But part of my argument was also it was case dependent. If the situation dictated that something could
Depends
legitimately
if Carl
be
is
done.
doing it or somebody else.
I don't
is
know.
doing
No,
it.
this was at the time. This was legit at the time. And I
As
said
he
that,
starts smiling.
I said because of course I'm sorry because I know that I'm right. Like I was unless the thing did like if you're like oh there's a door in front of you and the door could be jarred open and you're like with my bonus action I take the door and I crush him with the door between the wall or with my bonus action I take it and I shove him against the wall like in a certain situation.
So
but
you
making
used
it a
your-
blanket rule of you being able to use shield bash whenever you wanted as your bonus action. I didn't think it was right. So in this case, I'm just walking by.
So Carl
with,
wants to do it, so it's okay.
no,
Yeah,
because it's my action
friend,
as well. It's my
after that
action.
issue,
No, you're
by the way,
actually
said
with
I'm
Cold Dead.
never playing or
You're actually
with
watching
Toll the Dead
or-
on the zombie.
Oh
that
yeah,
you
you're right.
created.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and even you yourself used as an example, if you just wanted to finish someone off,
But you had to
and
move
had
over
the
there
shield.
to just finish him off. So no.
All right.
So no. If it was right there at your feet when you stood, you
All right.
hadn't fallen prone and done that,
Okay,
and then
all
done
right.
it.
You know what?
If you
I
hadn't
could
moved
see
and you
it.
just like swung
I'm
your
still
foot at
saying,
him,
yeah, I can
yes.
I'm
see
still
it,
saying
right.
stomp them out. Make sure they're
Yeah.
stomp them out. Make sure
That's
they're
fine.
dead.
As far as things
Send
go,
them to see
that
Lord
was a pretty quick
Asmodeus.
decision on his part. We got that into it pretty quick.
What?
I've seen these go for half an hour before, so I'm
What?
impressed. That was what 4 minutes, and we got it.
Well, sometimes
We got
rules
to a
layering is
decision.
an important
I
part of
didn't
the game
understand what you
too.
were talking about.
I'm just fucking with you. Man. Rules
Well, I
layering
mean,
is
I
an
was
important-
right, so why do I need to
Yeah.
keep arguing? It's legit.
So,
Carl was right.
The
There are more
precedent
important
was
things
set.
than being right
Out of-
sometimes.
out
Though.
of his
fuck,
own
I'm just
mouth.
fucking with you.
Out of his own
We're all
mouth.
just
Are we-
fucking with
are
you
we-
now. That's the
You
whole-
said
that's
4
what's so
minutes.
funny
All
about
right,
it.
let's make it 10.
wait a
He
minute.
said
The
it
timer,
was
the
his
timer,
own mouth.
Carl, has already
Yeah,
been.
that's it. Your turn's
Under
over.
special
Yeah.
circumstance, and one of his examples was if the
Well, not this
corpse is
example.
right at your feet, and you're like,
No,
with
that's
my
it.
bonus, I
If you
want to
haven't
take
used your
it, and I
movement and you
want
want to
to.
swing
Right,
your leg
you had
to
to
kick
use
him in
half
the
your
head.
strength to
Yeah.
get up and then move
But
over
if
there,
you're
and
saying
then-
that in this instance I can't do it, not because we're not allowed to do that action,
No.
but because I got up and had the half movement, I totally accept that.
not
absolutely.
not at your feet.
But if
Yeah.
you're already standing there,
But if
and you aren't
if I
moving-
hadn't have
So
fallen
you-
and I was just like I got some extra movement, I just put my shield down
Yeah.
on this guy.
just for
Legit.
Yeah.
Legit. But
Sure.
not like
so you
it's a
can't
bo- it's
move
a free
afterwards
action
or
I can do.
before though, right? It's got to be.
No, you
basically
can
you're
even
using-
move and stuff like that. But it
Bonus
has
action,
to be
not a
like
free action, and we're that's
within
Sauvignon's
within
turn
context
done.
of
Darn, Justinius. You're
Yeah.
good.
Okay, Justinian sugar.
Do we have
Well,
anybody?
everyone's saying that there's light.
Look, we don't
coming
even
from
have
over here.
any bots
And
today.
let's also not forget, in
No
the
bots
end,
today,
let's not
commenting.
forget in which direction that ruling swayed
one's
altogether. So.
They've realized that we don't buy extra views.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, they're back. They heard what you said. They're always listening.
I'll head in this direction. I'll double my movement, so we'll get right behind the villager. That'll get me there, right? Double movement.
Yeah, and I've got the zombie back there too, just kind of checking stuff out.
That gets you to there.
Okay, let's do it.
Now Matt's definitely not getting out of this.
You see people pile up. You see someone in the back there who just blasted red lightning towards some weird thing in the
I
background.
believe it's
You
just
couldn't
a
see it.
permanent like I'm
I'm making
There's
sure
a
I can
there's a
see, but
connection.
I'm peeking around the edge there, which
Yeah.
would
Is it coming out of my tribe?
Would you like to be?
I would love it.
Sure. We have a good try.
Trident. Wow.
Can I say anything?
Yeah. You can tell the world of the size and girth of your balls if you like. Oh no, this is Justinius, not
Right.
Not Evard.
Hello,
No,
lad.
just
I'm
a bit.
here to help. I only want to ever help.
The villager turns to look at you.
How can I make your
Then
day
get
better,
this fucking guy out of the
sir?
door.
Are you 30 feet from that thing? I think so. Yeah, you're at the doorway. So you can see that coming down the staircase, the amalgamation of two people kind of awkwardly in like the midst
Oh my
of
god,
mutation.
look what just happened. Literally, a bot just showed up and actually left a comment. I'm not even joking.
We are
I'm not even
listening.
joking. It was
We
listening.
are listening.
No, it showed up here. It showed up
I
on my
see it
phone.
on
You
there,
see the
yeah.
comment in yellow, and it's actually like Russian or something like that. Maybe
Oh.
it got blocked out in the main chat or something because it's Russian. But I see it. I see it.
Cool.
You
Thank
see
you for
too,
your
right?
comment,
Yeah.
Rusty.
You see how it wasn't there until we talked about a bot.
Yeah.
Click here
Alright.
for a good time.
Yeah.
I don't
Genuine
know.
people parts.
Yeah.
Shipped to you straight from Mother Russia.
I'm gonna indulge in a little more.
Yeah, go ahead. I
So I see this. I'm like, holy shit!
give me a
There are
wisdom
two
saving throw.
squid things fucking here. It's
Give
terrifying.
Give
Good
me a
God,
wisdom
man.
saving throw.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up. It's gross. Worse than when I saw Grandma and Grandpa together. That was shocking, I tell ya.
Ugh. Human cheese.
Or I learned nothing.
You forget things.
I don't know. Maybe it is Grandma and Grandpa.
So.
Grandma, get out of
My
there.
turn.
He's not doing
He
anything
moves
good
down
to
the
you.
staircase, and you are blocked. As a matter of fact.
I did yell out to him to try to get him out of the way, but
But he's just a happy, healthy human.
That was on your turn this turn, and that was after initiative count 20, which is when he moves.
am I able to, with my movement,
Push him aside.
switch places with him? I
You're-
held
I-
my movement.
I will allow you.
You
You
can
held
like
your
dance
movement.
with him. Yeah.
I will allow you. Never used your bonus action. I
I
will
did
allow
not.
you
Oh no,
to.
I kind of did. I yelled. Bardic
No, that's
Inspiration
free.
at this
That's Bart. No, that was the turn before.
guy. Oh,
So I'll allow you to charge and
There's
kind of
There's
shoulder
more room in this.
shoulder tackle this guy. Yeah, there's other spaces you can
Throw
move
him
around
at
within the building.
thing.
yeah. I'd lose concentration if I did that.
I don't need the roof on.
I assume I would lose concentration if I did that.
Probably
Would
not.
I not?
No, only if you take damage. Make a check.
Yeah, I want him out of the way. I'm gonna keep running back.
So
and
you move.
push
So
him.
run towards him and.
I'm gonna
give
push
me-
him out the door.
Okay. He thinks you're coming for a hug. He's like, that was so inspiring, man. I love the sound of your as you just shove him out the door. He trips
I'm kinda
over
like
the torso of Thelonious Musk
No,
out the staircase. You push him over the corpse of your previous character and erupt from the doorway.
Still.
Running past
Just
maintaining that 30 feet. Right, running past just
There is his first appearance of this guy.
Okay.
It's here.
Please make your acquaintance, sir.
Trying to fucking kill this thing.
Bringing us back
Let's
to
do
initiative
it.
count 20, where he now would stand up bewildered and looking at you with a bit of disdain. He no longer thinks you're
The
you're
shit.
no longer Peachy Keen.
Hey, I did it. I did it
bee's knees.
out of.
You did it your way.
I did it in order to keep him safe.
It's the price of fame.
Boomy, it's your turn. Person erupts from the building, maintaining a direct crackling beam of red electricity.
Can I see the thing? If I shift to the.
You can see the outline of it.
So if I shift, okay. Well, if I can see it, then give me a DC 16.
Well,
16 damage. 17 damage.
okay. I just want to see.
And I'll yell out, "There's something in the building."
So where's the? You guys seen this? This is a common theme throughout. I'm probably letting
Hurry up, get
here. Sorry.
What did you?
See this? This is kind of what's happening with this creature, right? Where they're like two people that are like fused and growing together. Best to describe it. A great Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh, there it is. Look at that good one in the
Yeah.
bottom right.
Yeah, that's
It's pretty badass.
that's what's going on in that with that creature that you see tumbling down the stairs awkwardly. It is almost 11. What this thing is bloodied. We're going to finish this off.
Yeah, finish that guy and then we'll call
I mean,
him.
I'd like to have a shot at
It
it.
gets to my turn. I got
One
a
shot.
decent chance at actually.
So Boomy did his at the top of the order. Shardy, it's your turn. You're way over here.
Yeah.
You
But
hear
he's
more of
got
that. You
he's
more of that,
supposed
that noise, like kind of like clicking sounds off in the distance.
I'm going to turn around. As I'm turning around, do I notice apparently this standing individual here?
Oh, you would totally notice it.
You notice, yes, the person that
No.
directly the body that and
Animated?
yeah, it has reanimated and is like leaking like parts and it's wriggling under its skin. Standard jargon. I'll say it every.
Is Turn Undead still a very much paladin?
It's a channel divinity thing. Yeah, there is only the one undead that you see.
And you do have haste, you got a whack of attacks on it.
Yeah,
so
I've also got
You
my
get-
undeads and stuff like.
How
I don't
did
wanna
how
make
did you
it
get
amazing.
haste?
He was cast on him by.
Which is bitching.
You cast it.
Hast is
the
a
best.
Hast is a dope. Haste is a dope.
We had a
fucking-
Yeah,
lot of
dope
fun
fucking
with haste.
spell.
Gives
Do
you an extra
that
action
on
every
a
turn,
on a
right?
barbarian who's enraged.
10 turns.
Oh,
Right.
concentration though, right?
Yeah. For the caster.
Yeah.
Who's not in combat. Right.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah.
17.
Should it be?
Yeah, theoretically.
Hit.
That's 14 damage.
Hack him into two separate zombies.
Separate entities.
Roll a D.
And they're still kind of.
The legs drop and the torso like still trying to drag itself.
At this point, you could just like
That's a 19.
Hit. How many do 6 damage?
Sure.
How would you like to do your 10 damage to it? It cracks through the skull and
nice.
And then
toasted.
So that was how far?
That's 10 feet.
I'll burn the rest of my
That was your first action. You still are hasted, so you have another action. Doubling your movement, so at 10 feet, it's 50 feet, it's 10 inches. So you can move 10 inches without doubling your movement. You want to double. If you get here, you'll be able to see the creature.
And how I'll move to there, but how far am I then?
Okay, you get your whip thingy.
Go pretty far.
More than 50 feet.
If you're to
30
stand up,
feet. You can see it. You can see it.
But too long for his
Yeah.
flail. Or whatever.
But you could charge
I'm gonna
and get your attack at the end of your charge. Right. Okay.
Guys out of the door.
As you're running towards where the direction that your dwarf cleric friend went, you step on Thelonious' corpse.
Don't.
Yeah.
Leave him alive. Leave him alive.
That'll allow to be a bonus action.
No, poor
Okay.
Thelonious.
Poor Theron.
You really like something.
So and then you get your attack with your weapon attack.
Yeah.
You can't do that
so
with the
when you
rod.
get to level 6
Not
now,
over.
Right.
Goes
2d12.
up.
Nice.
Oh,
That's a 19.
so close. So
close.
close.
Yeah, 2d12.
25.
Very good.
Yeah, I
That-
think my next character might be a sniper, but more of like a longbow.
So
yeah, 11
yeah,
damage.
so he's right in there. Yeah,
A ranger
So much
rogue.
for
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
Seemed like
I was
Just
I
think
was-
like 12.
if he survived, my next level was in ranger.
I don't like ranger to be woodland ranger though. It'd have to be a ranger, but like a city smart kind
There's
of
like
ranger.
dungeon delver rangers.
Yeah.
which are
Dungeon
fun.
Delver.
Yeah, like
Or the
I don't know what that is,
graveyard
but-
one.
yeah, I wouldn't want to be a woodland ranger. I'd want to be
Are you kidding me? The wood elf ranger with you can
If
hide.
you're gonna min max, that's the
You
way
can
to
Well,
go.
still
I
be
just,
a
I
wood
just
elf
love it. I
ranger,
just love
but
that
what kind of
build.
ranger? I want to build.
You can do the
I'd love to
Gloomstalker,
do,
which is a
like,
crazy build.
I really
that's
did
what
like
I was
the
thinking
like
of, yeah,
stealth
Gloomstalker.
attack stuff. I
That's
just
what I
felt
mean.
like
That kind of stuff.
I
Yeah.
didn't do enough outside of that.
Yeah.
That was my only thing.
Yeah.
My very first, those surprise rounds were insane. But
Yeah.
It was the after.
after that, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well,
I
Rogues,
get it.
rogues do get old.
Yeah.
They're fun. But
Well, it's.
It can
That's
be
why-
fun if it's more of a skill based.
I really like
encounter
rogues,
at
to
the
be
time.
honest with you. I love rogues.
I just played
rogues
them
are
for so
so
long that I was just
versatile.
like,
enough of that. Yeah. I don't know wizards though. There's so many options.
So now,
they're hard
You
to
get
bored of.
spells. I mean,
You
So
get a new
sharding,
spell.
yeah,
It's a whole
spells.
new thing to
River
do,
Ranger,
right?
I get.
it depends on what kind of spells. Like if you
I'll
just do
continue,
fireball,
like,
fireball, or
continue
But
to
I
try
mean,
to
the
do more
fact is,
damage with
you
with
get
the-
spells.
okay.
Wizards are just like they're rolling in options.
That's
So
the-
now that you're
what's
standing right up
fun
against
about
it, oh, you can't be
Except
frightened.
I got to the
right?
point where it's like, what's my best option?
You can't be frightened.
Magic missile.
You don't have to make the save.
I get 5 damage just
because
for
it's
every
level
single. I
3
get
thing
50
for-
But this you would get the
guaranteed
same one if you're in
every
this
single
field.
time.
7 plus 2.
Or is that
I think you're immune to fear.
At a level 1,
Yeah,
15
these
guaranteed.
dice suck.
No chance of
What?
missing.
Are they borrowed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's why. Why did you just head to?
I
Fan
just
of the
I have
Sportsman?
I have them. I just
Or-
forgot to new character.
I forgot
bought
my
this,
t-shirt.
I was
It didn't
painting.
get
I just
repetitive.
I have a
in
new T-shirt that
still
I
like
bought. It
playing
is
that
so
character
awesome,
for,
and
like,
I forgot it home.
Yeah, I went. I
years,
bought
year
a
and
bunch
a
of
half,
diamonds.
yeah. And then it
Okay,
was like,
cool.
okay.
I'm one of the elves. They call me the elf dice collector because I just have like one set that I really like, and I bought like 2 or 3 sets of it, and I just combined that one color together.
No, it's not. No. Oh, that's the next one. 10th level.
Courage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
or
10th level you get it. You and other creatures within 10 feet of you can't be frightened. So I need a wisdom saving throw. As you behold this eldritch
He
horror that I
has.
just
He gets plus 3 on that. Though, right?
saving throw. Yeah, he gets to add his charisma modifier.
Sacred thread.
Yeah, add your plus 3. You're fine. So, but you see this thing and like these two bodies like twisted together, like kind of becoming the same thing, awkwardly moving with their flesh like lashing out, kind of changing as you see it. You can see like little like looks like almost like light refracting under the skin of the slimy mucus that's coming off of it.
on the sexy
Self-lubricating
You know
though.
what I'm talking
Just
about?
like Gabriel Burns though, it is self-lubricating.
Right? Like,
Every
when
receipt
he did
Gabriel Byrne
the,
gets
when he
wet.
did the 2 what's that movie? That was raise the devil.
Did you take
whereas
the damage?
Gabriel Byrne
7
played
plus
the devil.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Seven.
And he
Plus
took
two.
2. And
That was my
and
first
they
date
were
with
like
my
kiss,
wife.
these two
For being
females kissing on his
a
bed,
level
and
2,
he
I've
goes
done no
like this,
damage.
and
My
the
rolls
next
have
thing
been
you
so
know,
bad on
I
the
don't
lightning
think I
damage.
saw that one.
So you've done
Yeah.
of the
I've
60
seen it
damage
a
that
lot
ended
of
up
times.
you did.
I don't think I've seen every
40
single
Oh, yeah.
3
Oh,
I've done a
so
lot.
it's
I,
under
do,
time.
I should have
Yeah,
done way
yeah,
more
disease, yes,
mathematically
okay. I
speaking.
saw that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I just rolled a
that's
7 on
so-
2d12,
so
Right.
I watched it.
right? I've been rolling shit.
It's not one to keep.
So,
touching
but
that.
plus
Because
the
he
2
was
though.
sent back
Yeah.
to like stop it, wasn't
No, he's just a.
And then
That's big.
bonus
That's
action,
Yeah.
I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration.
Cross
So I can-
Oh,
Hates his
cool.
life.
Cool.
One I haven't seen in a long time is Total Recall.
Total Recall's the
Uh,
best.
so
I
we
go-
quoted
so we
all
go
the
to
time.
I've seen it a
lot of
Yeah,
times,
it's
I just haven't
it's got all the
I've
best
tried.
quotes.
You are
I've seen it
2
since,
weeks.
that's
2
it, right?
You get
weeks.
1d6.
Baby,
on
you make me wish
really
I had
anything
3
you
heads.
want, and you
I
can
think you
decide
just
to
find
do
it too.
up until the
Screw
point where you know that you
you,
failed the check.
Vini.
So
Like,
you can roll your
all this
d20
stuff.
first.
Great
I'm
movie.
gonna blow
I-
this
it's
place
been-
up
it's-
and be
it's
home in time for
been
the
a
party.
few
Tell us
years
like
since I've seen that
I
one.
didn't like the remake so much.
I didn't.
No,
Even, I wanted to watch
how,
the remake.
how could you do a remake with like?
I'll be
You
watching
better
that a
come
lot.
up with someone pretty
That's your
fucking
turn.
impressive if you're.
Oh, it's my turn.
You know,
I don't like that they
remaking
remade
it
the Crow.
over-
They could have made a different Crow.
I
They
didn't even
remade the
bother
Crow.
watching
and
that
we'll
one.
watch that.
I haven't seen him.
Like
Alright.
you've got to have an actor that
It's
needs
Toll
to
the
at
Dead.
least approach Schwarzenegger, or at
I'll
least
come
needs
over
to be
here.
as interesting
All
as
told the dead.
Jason Lee, right?
Yeah.
Whoever you're coming up
Yeah.
with can't be a nobody.
Since I can hear, can I get the 60 feet out of him or not? 60
What,
feet out of the
sorry?
spot? I
There's
got
Total
60 feet
Recall
out of
with
the
the Rock.
No, you can't see him. You can see the
example.
outline from the lightning
Rock
bolts.
star,
Actually,
so
I guess
you
that's
can
the
see his
problem.
shadow. So yes, you can
Rock-
see his shadow.
Okay, so I'll get him.
You know his location.
DC 16.
He's lit up because of the lightning from the stranger.
DC 16. And that's how Asmodeus does it. Oh. Lots of told
I'll
the
be
dead
bringing
going
another
on.
instrument next
Your
year.
turn.
It's just such an easy
My turn?
character.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm not
D12s?
D12s.
D12s? Are you for real? That's
Alright.
better than like
I'll do that.
Eldritch Blast.
Poison Spray might be a terrible. I'm good with it.
Saving throw though instead of it. You
That's
can't
true,
crit
so,
a toll to dead.
Yeah.
Could come around.
They,
Does it
yes,
scale
you can. They can
No,
It's
calamity.
not the same though.
It's not.
Fine. Okay.
It
You
does
You do
scale.
your
That's just
I
max
know.
damage.
doing
No,
2d12
it's fine. I
right
want to
now.
keep this character
It's
alive. So.
It's
Okay.
teamwork.
I'm
And Eldritch Blast
going
would
to
be
go
2d10
here.
right now.
And
But
I
if they're
can't do
not
much, I'm
injured,
just
it
gonna
would be
do cantrip.
2d8.
Again, you
Only
see
one
these
thing
two
you're doing is
bodies horribly bloodied up and they're leaking fluids. You're not sure how much of it's supposed to be leaking.
Sacred
Quote,
just-
unquote,
yeah,
Flame,
almost fluid.
cantrip.
Because you have the high charisma.
1d8.
Yeah.
Just 1d8. That's it.
Until you're level
Well, yours
5.
is level 5. Oh no,
Is it
but
only
you're
Cantrip. Cantrip. They all scale with
You
character.
got it. That's why, like I said, my
So it's
2d8.
That's what
Is
they're
that the
saying.
case
Also
for all
character
cantrips?
level.
you gotta roll.
What level
roll
were you
it.
Produce flame, is that what you're doing?
Had one
Sacred-
level of
Sacred
necromancer,
Flame.
so he was casting Eldritch Blast as a level 13 character, even though he's level 1 necromancer, and the rest was common.
Dex
Yeah.
save.
Make a dex save. You don't attack. I make a dex save. Okay. What's the saving throw?
Colors, which is a
Dex.
special
So
class.
what's the bonus?
8 plus 8 plus
2 plus.
Oh,
plus. Is it my dex or no?
No, it's your wisdom.
Oh, 8
Yeah,
plus
that's what, I mean, that's
plus
what he was doing. That's what he was doing.
I have
So 13.
13. And then plus my focus plus 1.
So 14.
my character
So-
thematically is not going to be.
It doesn't look like a
The
skill
thing
though.
is, if you do invest,
Oh yeah, that's
if you
right.
do invest into that charisma
17.
thing, each
So
Eldritch
I missed?
blast is a separate
Straight up
blast,
miss,
so you
so
have to
yeah,
add
yeah,
your
yeah.
charisma bonus to each one
14, that's
of
not
them.
much.
In
That's not very
contrast to
high.
other things that you only add
No.
once. So 3 Eldritch Blasts,
What's
3
your
increments
wisdom?
of your charisma
Plus
modifier
3.
bonus of
I
five.
get that
Plus
it's better.
3 for your proficiency,
I
6.
get
No,
that
plus
it's
two.
better. I'm actively
Plus 2 for proficiency.
choosing not to.
Oh, because
You can,
you're-
you know, you can make it look like whatever
You're
you
tree
want.
three,
You can
right?
make it look like musical
No, I'm
notes.
I'm
You have musical
2 and 4.
Oh, 2 4.
I won't
what's,
do that.
What's
The 4
Just
is
say you
druid.
could.
But
4 is druid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
level
the
5,
intention
when you
is
go
to
level
not
5, it's probably going to be
be
druid. So that's,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So right now it's
Yeah.
Okay, it's the best shot I had. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't hit.
That's fine. You don't
Okay.
hit.
It is what it is. I just see the battered poison spray and that
Sick
seems
fuck.
silly. Or go in slamming with my hammer for 1d8. That
But yeah.
Didn't make much
Did you go to
sense.
Hammer Time for a
There's
D8?
another-
Yeah.
I
No,
did it.
no, I didn't.
Where's my other D20?
I didn't do it.
Other things that I
Here?
can do.
He said, stop.
Yeah. yeah.
Corroborate and
Yeah.
listen. Corroborate. I'm missing one of my
At level 5
D20s.
warlock, I get a lot.
Which one is it?
What it's this one.
I think I took
Colored
yours.
Should I also get that?
No, I don't have any of those.
Did you get 3
cold
cold?
damage? No, it's my
Thief! Thief, I would have kept it in the bag.
Triple miss.
I mean, you don't get to have any fun today.
I can do cold damage.
The only fun you get to do today is the work of adjusting your character's hit points lower
So like
and
when I
lower.
hellish rebuke that one.
God damn it.
I do it again on and then every turn.
I need sleepy time soon.
Yeah, it's
I must get up
11:06.
early.
Is this guy dead or what?
It is
I got
going to
some
be
cool
dead as
stuff.
soon as
I just
Boomy
need to
makes
get
an
a couple
attack.
more levels.
Boomy.
Saving
Boom
throw.
it, Boomy.
Boomy, don't miss.
Lowest than a
Ooh-wee.
16.
DC 16. Is it over?
No.
Yes.
No,
Monius
no,
gets the
no, it's
kill.
not. It's not
Asmodeus
over
gets the
16.
kill.
It's not over 16. 10 damage.
14.
Nah,
It's dead.
you told it dead, and it collapses. And as it collapses,
That's how you do it, bitch.
I see your skill and I applaud you. That was very well done. You're right, Master Boomy. It was well done indeed.
I praise.
Thanks,
So-
thanks, Tempest.
This isn't
Tempest,
Drakkar.
Tempest inspired me today.
so
I know what you say with your lips, but I know what you feel in your heart.
Lads, that was fantastic.
You don't even
Oh,
need
I got the
ChatGPT
blood
anymore. You just got them
boiling.
all coming out naturally.
so you
I played with Carl long enough.
All right.
people
Just turn it
hurting
off.
themselves as they begin
Wait,
the mutation
oh, wait, I'm
process.
still recording. Don't give away any plot points to our faithful viewers. We only had one bot today. Bots, get back with
So
it,
this
buddy.
is where we
You're
lay down
only
here and
viewer.
have a long
People
rest,
part.
right?
Your
I like
only
to order
viewers,
my
bots,
Russian
we
German
need
with
you.
real
We need
people
you.
parts.
All right. Until next time, Red Tail Rogues signing out.
I
Peace.
was saying to Anna, I was getting a lot of Temu packages. She's like, "What are you ordering?" I'm like, "Just the parts I want."